Hello to everybody. So those that have started to watch now, can you just confirm that you can see me clear and you can hear me as well, please? So someone in them comments, just if you could just confirm that all good. Michael Williams. Good evening to Ryan and everyone. So if someone could just, be so kind just to confirm that you can hear and see me. I think there might be a bit of a delay, I guess, actually, from around. I think there's a 30-second delay. So yes, Andrew Clark, well done on that winner in the 6:59. Yes, thank you, everybody. So remember, so hello to everyone, by the way. All good as well. So yes, welcome to another edition of Barking Mad Live. I'm in my office, so yeah, the best place in my life here. I spend most of my time. I'm in my office here, and yeah, we are just before Christmas. I thought, you know what, Tuesday night, Towcester, let's just have an evening, a couple of hours, and yeah, hopefully watching me win that Christmas money. So yeah, thank you for everybody for joining. As you know me by now, I appreciate it an awful lot. And yeah, I think we've got between the races, a couple of sprints, probably too many sprints, if I'm going to be honest here, but some decent low graded racing. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 races in total here, and I have got a selection that I fancy in each of them races as well. So as always, I've done the cards, I've done the replays, and yeah, I think someone has just confirmed that I do have a 100% record on these live ones at Nottingham and the last one at Towcester as well, where bad start and then cream rose to the top there. But as you know, hopefully you've been watching my videos, I've been having an absolute stinker recently. I went to Nottingham last night for the national sprint. That video will be out this weekend, so yeah, hopefully you can all look forward to them. And you'll find out how I got on. But yeah, last week was not a good week at all. But you know what, we go again, don't we, everyone? So I'm gonna, as always, get your comments in. Regarding your comments though, if you're going to be an idiot, just think about it and just don't be an idiot. Again, I've got thick skin, so don't mind what you're going to say, but yeah, try to keep it as clean as possible, please, people there. But no, your input is just as important as me being on it. If it's not for you, then this isn't going to happen, is it? So yeah, hopefully you're all comfortable now. You've got all your... Thank you, William James. You've got all of your Christmas shopping out of the way. I've still got a bit to do tomorrow, but that's tradition. I always go Christmas Eve market, Coventry market, Christmas Eve. So, yeah, I'll finish that there. But hopefully you'll finish. And, yeah, let's have a good night of punting at Towcester. So, yeah, if anyone wants a shout-out or anything like that as well, let me know, please. Happy to do that. Got some exciting news regarding the Syndicate as well, so I think the deadline's tomorrow for that. But yeah, numbers have been great in that, and yeah, the dog is going to be announced tomorrow. So yeah, our little superstar will be announced to all that have joined. But if you haven't joined yet, but you are interested in joining, then yeah, you can do that up till tomorrow. The deadline's going to be the cut-off point, and then we'll announce it probably tomorrow early evening. We'll announce it. So yeah, very much looking forward to that to that as well. And yeah, Christmas, I absolutely love Christmas. So yeah, I cannot wait for this. Hopefully, I can pay for some more Christmas presents tonight. That is key. I'm going to pay some more Christmas presents. I lost half the Christmas presents last weekend. Might have done okay at this weekend. And yeah, tonight I'm going to just, pay for a few more. So yeah, look after my niece and nephew, my new niece and nephew. Well, 2-year-olds actually now. Niece and nephew. They look after them, try and get some more presents as well. So yeah, right then. I'm going to go through some comments now. Thank you for those confirming. Finbar, good luck, mate. Cheers, mate. You actually, Finbar, you are one of my top fans, mate. So thank you very much. Andrew Kelleher, if I said it right. Thank you for following me. It comes with the hazard warn, Andrew. You are only number 2 on the ranks, Andrew. So give yourself a bit of a shake, mate, please. And can you support me a little bit more? Joking, of course, Pam. Paul Burns, you're actually number 3 on the old list there. So Paul, thank you for watching, mate, but I need you to do more, okay? Of course, I'm only joking, by the way. I would get my brother involved. I think Peter, Joe, but I believe Joe is at football training this evening. So, yeah, he's got some big games coming up as the brother, yeah. So, he needs to be at training tonight. So, yeah, so we'll have a quick look then. I also got, there's going to be a guest on tonight as well. There was my friend there, Jordan. He's going to come on as well. He claims to be a Towcester expert. Now, he's good at Towcester. Whether or not he's better than me, we disagree, really. So Yeah, he thinks he is better than me. I know he isn't. So yeah, but he's going to come on as well. He's very opinionated, and yeah, he's a good lad. So he's going to come on for a bit as well. So who are we on then? You know what? Enough of that. Enough of all the small talk now. Let's just crack on with it now. So first race, and hopefully you can all see my screen as well clear. So 7:16. It's a D4. Now D4 wouldn't be at Towcester. Wouldn't be my strongest point. Like I said, I back at Towcester probably more than any other track here, but yeah, D4 would be probably one of the weaker grades, I'd say. I'd back myself in, but I fancy a dog here or a bitch quite strongly. I fancy trap 3 here, Glenvale Beryl. I fancy here, and reason being, it's a D4. If I look at trap 1, Track 1's form won a D4 recently, but key to it was a D4 at Oxford. So recent form, D4 at Oxford. Trap 2, Frank Gray hasn't had a race yet. So first race is yet to break 17 seconds. Trap 3 is having its first race here, Glenvale Beryl, who I do fancy. And 1661, but was a D3 at Oxford, so already a higher grade than the one dog, and pretty much 40 spots quicker than trap 1 when they ran at Oxford here, and has trialled well as well. So yeah, in the 2 trials, 1661 in context of this looks good. Trap 4, Energy Zapped, Gene Lyles. Again, was A9 Crayford, though hasn't had a lot of racing at all here. Is yet to win a race at Towcester as well. I just think, yeah, D3 at Oxford, trap 3, drawn inside 4, should really be winning this here. Should be beating trap 4. And then trap 5 then would be the danger in the race here. Consistent, has good times as well on the clock, would be the big danger. But if I look at trap 5 and think, right, what grade would you be at Oxford? I don't think it'd be the same grade. I don't think it'd be D3, D2 actually, like trap 3. So for me, trap 3 is, yeah, one of my stronger fancies actually on the card here. So that is where my money is going to be. Paul Johnson, you like trap 5, mate? Yeah, it's a big danger to me. So I think if you might be playing forecast maybe, I think 3-5, it is pretty much a good forecast actually. So yeah, I can see that happening there. Nice, Andrew. I'm glad you agree. Great minds, mate, or really bad minds. I guess we'll tell in about 8 minutes time, mate. 11-4, the free log I've been told as well. So yeah, so I think that's really good value. Look, I'm not one for backing dogs after a little bit of a break, but it's only because the break's only because they've been obviously running at Oxford and they're moving over to Towcester, so they needed them 2 trial runs there. And again, the trial times are fine in the context of this race. So yeah, Scott Lauder, I agree with you completely there. Trap 3, I think, yeah, can get tonight off to an absolute flying start here. So I'm going to wait quickly. In fact, well, let's have a little look there. And yeah, you can play guess the account total as well. What I'm going to say is the account is nowhere near what it was when I did this last time. Actually, after a couple of bad weeks. So we're at Towcester here. So there's no market yet, thank heavens, because yeah, I would not be back in there that price there. There's no market yet, so we've got about 8 minutes. So yeah, let me know your fancies for this race in the comments as well, please. Can I give your missus a shout out, please? Every time she hears your voice on the telly, she says, "I'm Ryan Keneally," in your voice, Mark. Yes, Matt, that I must be doing something right then. If you misses this shouting my name as well, Matt, I'm doing something right, mate. Hopefully she don't shout it at the wrong time, Matt. But no, Ryan Keneally, yes, I think I butcher my own name at times. Everyone knows what I'm like with names and dog names. Yeah, Ryan Keneally is the proper pronunciation there, though. But yeah, what time am I on till? Tom, I'm on till 9 o'clock, mate. So 7 races in total. Sprints are hard to play, and they are, Dave. Yeah, but look, you got to back yourself, haven't you? I've done the cars, I've done the replays, as we know. So yeah, I think if this is right, I think this will absolutely hose in. By the way, I said 5 probably is the danger. But yeah, I just think trap 3 should just be more than good enough here. Frankie, great minds, mate. Let's get to Evans with the 5. Jack Armstrong, you with the 5. Yeah, big danger. If I don't win, probably I think 5 will. Let's have it soon. Go on, Paul Johnson. Let's have it soon. Kipling, what's up, right? Let's get it. Yeah, today's the Christmas menu. Betfair 1 to 2, at least one idiot. There's no market on Betfair yet, so yeah. But remember as well, there's about a 30-second delay, I think, from me from me to what you're watching on your screen. So do take that into account, actually, please, as well. Yeah, what I'm going to do very quickly as well is just get at the races greyhounds. So just in case the old Betfair stream goes down, I have got this in the background here. Let's just make sure. There we go. Yeah, so I have got that on in the background as well, just in case, because yeah, always have a backup plan there. So more comments. Race tone from work. Yes, Casey, love that, Casey. That is the attitude we need, Casey, by the way. Get home from work and then stick YouTube on here. Yeah, already got 405 views, which is just unreal, by the way. So yeah, track 1, Thomas, usually go with you, but don't fancy the 3. Thomas, don't do it, mate. Don't do it, please, mate. I'm not gonna say it can't win, but I don't think it will win. Ryan is the coach at Corn FC. I am the coach, Andrew, at Corn FC. Yes, we've had a unbelievably good start. Well, good half of the season. We're 3rd in the league at the moment. We had a bad defeat though at the weekend to Worcester City. So yeah, going to Christmas on a defeat there. But yeah, we've started really well. We are currently 3rd in the league. So yeah, absolutely flying. Hopefully, touch wood. I can yeah, help in any way I can with the lads and the manager, and yeah, hopefully keep us in them playoffs. But yeah, I'm at Corn at the moment, so we play in the Southern Central Premier Division. So yeah, lots of Hales Owen, Worcester City, Kettering Town, Stourbridge, Rail Bedford. I'm trying to think, Harborough Town as well. So they're the kind of teams that are in the league as well. So yeah, so football and greyhounds, and I'm gonna have to say family, and not really. I'm the 3 biggest things, probably the 3 only things actually in my life. Joe Oliver, you're at Towcester. Hello, mate. Hope you're having a good night there. Bet it's a bit nippy at this time of year as well. Come on, Ryan, do your worst. Hope at the end of the live stream, your Betfair account is looking healthy. Absolutely. And cheers, mate. Merry Christmas to you too, sir. So neat. Thanks for that, pal. Track 4, David Sunderland in the next. David, I've only got a couple of brains. I've only got a few brain cells, so I can't be looking at every single race there. So, right. Oh, this is going to be short, isn't it? This is going to be short. So it was about, I think, 11 to 4, 5 to 2 earlier. Oh, dear me. I might have to play the forecast here. It's getting free is getting absolutely smashed, by the way, on the machine here, which I hope means that connections are on. Because if connections do fancy this, then yeah, can go very, very close here. So let that market form a little bit. We've got about 4 minutes to there, but yeah. They are absolutely smashing up here. Trap 3, Glenvale Beryl, which is exactly what we want. Always back 5-2 reverse if I back the 5. Christopher, okay, probably stick 5-3 as well, mate, if you're going to do that. I'll go with the 5 as well. Lenson, come on, Lenson. What is going on? Where's the faith, mate? At least go with me for 1 race, Lenson. Come on, man. Nap of the night, Sonic Dancer, 6 to 4, 807. Can he see it get beat? Happy Christmas, Ryan. Liam, enjoyed your channel. Yeah, thank you. Liam, thank you very much, Liam Lynch. Yes, I will be going back to Shelbourne Park at some point. If you haven't been to Shelbourne Park, get yourself to Shelbourne Park, people. It's just, it's just a different level, really. So, yeah, it's just an unbelievable place to watch ground racing. I had a great night. Sambo, cheap sandwiches as well, won me a nice bit of money there, paid for the trip over. So, right, trap 5, 11 to 4 Sky Bet still. If you want to get your account closed, you're not scared to get your account closed, get on that 11 to 4 with Sky Bet, because, yeah, that's a monster price, by the way, 11 to 4 still. Wow. Right, so, oh, come on, man, this is getting short. Still 6 to 4. I'm gonna have to wait another minute here. I'm gonna have to play this really late here. So yeah, still waiting for the market to form and develop here. I'm gonna have the forecast in play as well, just in case. I need to top up on that at the moment. We've got about 2 minutes. Remember, there's a 30-second delay here. I will get the race up as well, so you can see the race as well as my mug. 11 to 4 Sky Bet still. Hi, Ryan. I'm at Towcester. Yes, Stephen. I hope you've bought your coat. Louis Cole, Romford. Absolutely. Got a lot of time for Romford. Yeah. Yeah, they're a track that are doing things right. Towcester and Featherstone now are doing a lot of things right as well. I think if anyone's been to Towcester recently, yeah, it's really smart. So, yeah, I'm excited to see what Towcester do this year as well. 2 to 1 Sky Bet. There are going to be a lot of Sky Bet accounts being closed here, by the way. So, that goes with a warning. Right then. So, oh, dearie me. Right, we're above 6 to 4. So, I'll take above 6 to 4. So, first bet of the night. We're having £80 on. I'm just going to go under the odds slightly here. Can I get match? Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Are we matched? No, am I matched yet? Let's have a quick look. I am on, yes. So I have had £80 on. That returns about £125 profit. I am as well going to do the reverse forecast just in case, because you do know that I do think that 5 is a danger here. So I'm going to have £10 on each of these forecasts as well. That's just one of them could win. They are both on as well. 3 beats 5 here. We are absolutely flying, people. And I mean, we are flying. So, where are we? Can you all see that screen?
Now, a quick word of warning.
What's going on here? So, I can't see anything there. Let's get this live stream up. Nothing there yet, Toaster. So, you have to bear with me. So, I've probably got about 30 seconds. If for some reason they are showing. Yeah, we can get Toaster up here. 7:16. Can we watch?
Then. So we're at Towcester. Favourite in trot 1.
Is there a delay at Toaster?
And away we go. Good start by the 4. That's flown out here at Towcester. That's Glencoe Queen. Goes.
Why are you doing something wrong here? What's going on at Toaster? Are they behind on that stream there? Am I going... Apologise for this. Oh, I don't know what happened there with that stream there. Right, anyway, sorry, apologise for that. Now is the screen. I apologise for that. Losing my marbles. I don't know what was going on with that stream there. But the race is on now. It's 3 and 5. Now it gets tense. Now just see barrel. Boom. That is it. 5 full around. And that is it. Good luck to everybody. 5 to 4 on course now. Oh, we've absolutely walked out. Absolutely walked out. Oh, dearie me. This is not looking good. This is not looking good at all, by the way. I think 5-4 with third. We're not doing much really in behind here. Oh, dearie me. This is not a good start at all. That's my niece's present gone. That is not a good start at all there. I hope you all didn't follow me in there. 3 then actually pacing up now. I had a quick look as well. But yeah, that was not a good start to the night there. So yeah, haters, go on then. That was your moment now. So anyone, yeah, who's waiting to stick the knife in, now is your time. 3 is absolutely showing nothing, by the way, there, to be fair. 4's done it well, fairness, but... yeah, 4 weren't. Well done to those that were on. What was you saying, Mr. Know-It-All? Trap 5 will smash it. There he is! Trap ASMR Trap House. You were waiting for that, weren't you? You were waiting for that. And you even chucked the... You even chucked the little emoji in as well, Trap House. Yes. You know what? I'm glad that someone's happy there. Scott Lauder. Ryan the professional loser. Yes, there he is. Yep, there we go. Yeah, right. By the way, and look... self-praise is no praise at all, but if you go back to the last live stream, it got off to a stinking start and we turned it around. So yes, I am absolutely annoyed with how that's just gone there, but it can happen at times. But yeah, that wasn't obviously a good start at all. I am £100 down, but I think it was about 100 and something pound down last time. I won 102. Actually, ended up £250 in profit there. So yeah, yes, that wasn't great. Yeah, I've had it actually horrific, by the way. Yeah, 3's just done absolutely nothing, to be fair. If you won 4 though, well done. And yes, Jamie, we go again. Here is all the hey. Imagine. Honestly though, look. I don't expect everybody to like me and to, yeah, it is what it is. Please know that, yeah, I am who I am and I'm just here to promote, really, just to promote, share my love of the sport. To be fair, that is ground racing here. And yeah, because I think everyone who just watched this knows what a wonderful sport it is. But yeah, when I get it wrong, yeah, I do get it wrong. But yeah, like I said, don't have to like me and I've got no issue whatsoever. I'm going to keep it clean. No issue whatsoever with you, yeah, giving your thoughts when I get it wrong. It's part of it's part of it all. Pick out a dog you think then lay it to plays. You just said the same about Trap 5. Right, like, keep it clean though, people, please, in them comments there. Exactly, Sunny, that is it, mate. It's just a minor blip. Honestly, I've said it before. All the best, I'm not saying I'm the best, but all the best do get it wrong from time to time. Now, they don't get it wrong as like that there, but yeah, they do get it wrong from time to time there. So yeah, well, that was absolutely stinking. I'm £100 down, which is not good. Yeah, so I fancied 2 in the next strongly, but they've took it out and they've put in a reserve runner here in there for Frank Gray, and I would just keep an eye on actually for any money on this reserve runner, Frank Gray's here. Yeah. Hot times, but we'll come to that shortly anyway there. But yeah, so I'll go back to your comments now. Camera with screen. So yeah, there you go. You get to see me in all my glory in a big up version of me. Sorry about that, people. So yeah, so no good there though. So yeah, the next race is actually the, I think was it the 7:33 there. So yeah, could have laid back for a good profit. Wasn't interested more about having to go at the 5 dog. Almost, yes, it definitely did have a look at the 5, didn't it? After the line there. So yeah, I'm not too sure. Not too sure really. I think, yeah, I'm not too sure where 3's head was at. Do you think there were too many sprints, Ryan? Dave, yes. So ground racing, unfortunately, doesn't have enough dogs at the moment to fill the racing schedule, and that is why we are left with a lot of sprints now. Unfortunately, Swindon is also closing. And Swindon are doing a behind closed doors last meet as well, which is, it just absolutely sums up that place, to be fair. But I imagine that when the dogs from trainers from Swindon leave Swindon, when that closes, I imagine then they will go to the likes of Towcester, go to Oxford, go to Dunstall Park. So hopefully then we can get a few more, well, no, we can get plenty more 6 dog 4 ben races, because yes, there are too many sprints. And yeah, they are used really just to fill the racing schedule up, because obviously dogs can run them a little bit more often than 4 ben. So yeah, so it's not good in terms of how many there are. Hopefully though, things can be improved. Like I said, I don't mind sprints. Like there's definitely a place for them. Dogs need to run. Dogs don't stay 500 metre Toaster than 270 is fine. But yeah, there definitely needs to be more 4 ben races, some 6 ben races as well if possible. So yeah, there we go. So don't look at anything else other than, yes. So Tom lad, you are actually right. So I fancied the original 2 in the race. The next one, you know what, I'll come to it in a bit. But yeah, 5 in the next actually. Yeah, has got a great chance now. I will look at the form with the 2 as well actually, but it's got a great chance there. Paul Johnson, Morgan, Scott Lauder, just behave yourself, mate, please. Coventry in the Premier next year, yes. Frankie's at the wheel. Coventry will be a Premier League team next season. Make no mistakes about that. Just bought a dog over from Ireland to race at Romford, bundles of early. Keep an eye at Tip Top Soprano. Good luck, Louis, mate. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that then. So Tip Top Soprano. Romford, you need loads of early. But yeah, we'll be keeping an eye on that. Stick to the standard distance races. Sprints are tough going. Kevin, I agree, but I wouldn't be able to bet on anything. Because, yeah, there are a lot of sprints at the moment all across the country. Yeah. In Ryan, we trust. Andrew, in Ryan, we do trust, pal. Yes, that is absolutely correct. Right, I'm going to quickly see if my mate is ready to go. Tommy, he was getting a haircut earlier, a much needed one, but I don't know if he has or not. So I'm going to very, very quickly call him now. Again, I'm not the most tech savvy here, so let's keep me thingy as well here, people. See if he answers. So let me know, by the way, if people can hear. Let's have a quick look. So, can you quickly introduce yourself, my friend?
What do you want me to introduce myself as?
Your name would do. Your name would be a good start when you introduce yourself, mate.
Harry, that will do.
So, this is Harry. Can everyone hear Harry, by the way? And can you see Harry clear? Please let me know in the comments if you can. Yeah, I asked you to dim the lights because people didn't want to see. Harry's got a face for radio, by the way, as well. So, yeah. Any lay bets tonight? There might be one. The volume's gone. Harry, can you turn yourself up, please, mate?
Yeah, 1 minute. Let me know how it is.
Can you hear me, people? If there's a few technical issues, I will turn them off and we'll refix it. But can you hear me? Audio gone too low. Volume has gone down. Right, well, there, we'll see if thingy. Can't hear Harry. Okay, Harry, can you speak, mate?
Yeah, hello. How's the audio? No good?
Sound has gone. Ryan, my sound, right, Harry, I'm going to have to turn you off, mate, quickly. 2 seconds, pal. Right then, I've had to, we'll fix that, okay? Can everyone hear me now quickly? I will sort that out. I think some of you know Harry as well. You can a little, yeah. I don't know why my sound's gone a bit quiet there. You said like my head's gone in the microwave, so I'll try and fix that. Yeah, so can you make sure, can you all hear me now again? We're gonna fix that now. My editor is, yeah, he's currently on holiday, but he's watching this, so yeah. We'll have a quick look there. Lower than Scott's IQ. Ryan, the electric meter. My volume is back, yes. Okay, I'm not too sure what's happened there with Harry. I might have to, what I'm going to do, I might actually call him through my phone. And then, yeah, I'll share his thoughts as well with that one. Yeah, it's a bit of a technical error there, but yeah, I will see what the crack is with that there. Maybe if I mute mine, possibly, I'm not sure. But yeah, Harry is ready and waiting. And he's a very, very good judge at Towcester, actually. Yeah, some would say mostly probably better than me, actually. But yeah, I'll see what I can do with that. I'll message... I might call him on my phone and then, yeah, go from there with that one. So... Right then, anyway, let's get to it now. So, I'm £100 down, so now I need to actually switch on here now. So, 7.33. So, I fancied 2 really strongly before it got withdrawn. And then SJ Oakley has came into the race. Now, this is going to throw a bit of a spanner in the works, by the way. So, it's a D2 race, so yeah, higher grade sprint. So yeah, obviously, like anything, the higher up you go, the more consistent the dogs are, which is why generally with graded racing, I tend to stick to D1s, D2s, A1s, A2s, A3s, etc. Open race, stuff like that, just because I find they're a little bit more consistent. And yeah, if you've got a pup in an A8, it could be anything, for example. So yeah, it's a D2 race then. So I don't fancy trap 1. Wouldn't last week though, 1621. I'm not saying it can't win, but I just don't fancy it. Scott Lauder, you are going to get blocked, my friend. Now, I don't want to do that, mate. But every time I look on the comments, pal, I just see some sort of insult. And yeah, I mean, everyone's got thick skin. But Scott, mate, just, yeah, try and watch and enjoy, please. Or any issue like that, just do it to yourself, okay? So, yeah, Scott, please just behave yourself, sir. So, anyway, back to the race now. Trap 2, SJ Oakley. This is dangerous. Yeah, this has got a... This is dangerous. So I'm going to watch it now from trap 1. This is run out of trap 1 last time. So it's absolutely walked out. Shown good pace up. I think this was a reappearance as well from a break there. Shown good pace as well. And this was a decent D1 as well. Costly Coffee, Twilight Times has ran all over them, to be fair. So yeah, one ran well there. So that, yeah, I'm going to think that 2 would be a player here. Was also A3 as well. Was it so old form, D1, D2, 1596. Has run 4 bends. But yeah, was won an open race in April there. So yeah, from what I've seen there, 2 could be a bit of a player here. Trap 3. I don't fancy trap 3. Romeo Rain. Times are okay, 16-13, they're okay, but yeah, hasn't been running particularly well in what I'd say would be harder company. I'm looking at harder company because it's been getting beaten 15.98, 15.98, which suggests that it's been in D2, but slightly better D2s. I think this is a really good D2. Don't fancy that. Trap 4. Trap 4, Twilight Times, actually won that race. So if we look at that race again from Oakley, and we're looking at trap 3, so 1 and 3. If we look at that race again, there's a good line of form here. Obviously, 3's come out, banged out. 1 hasn't. So you imagine, I'm looking, thinking, right, if 1 can break level now, where's it going to be? And I think it can get inside 3, because to be fair, it's ran all over the 3 trap 1 has, Oakley. So 3's gone on to win the race, but for me, you're taking the 1 out of that race all day long here. And then, I know this dog's fancy, by the way, and before that dog came in, I thought this was a big danger to mine. Runs A1 at Oxford, good times Oxford, 26.72, ran 6 bends as well, so isn't going to be a sprinter. I imagine it's just having these sprint races just to get used to the track. Now, Commentser mid-wide ran on. It's a 4-dog race when it ran last week. If you look at trap 5 there, so slow away. Not a great deal of early pace around there. Bit of lucky there, but it's kind of stayed 1 pace, got beat in a decent enough time. So you imagine we'll come on for the run there. I'm afraid to say I'm going to be on trap 2 here. So we love them back in my betting. Yes, we do. Right then, okay. So let's look at the prices then, people. So there is currently no real market yet. So we're still waiting there. But yeah, I'm going to look at the prices of 2. I think 5 can go very close. So yeah, I make 2 the winner here, 5 a big danger. So if it's anything like my last bet, it's going to be a 4 to beat 1. I'm looking forward to Ryan back in the winner under 5 to 1. That, Scott, that's the okay comment. See, Scott, that's a fine comment, mate, because I deserve that. To be fair to you, mate, I do deserve that one. So that's fine when you come out with stuff like that, all right? The 2 is 6-4 from 11-4, so they have smashed the 2 there. Hopefully you can see why. Love your content, Hawkeye. You're rekindling my love for ground race after far too many closures. Hawkeye, that is exactly why I'm doing this. Honestly, ground racing is a wonderful sport, and it's just been horrifically managed over the years. Yeah, awful, and yeah, I got the bug in it, and I'm just trying to hopefully show everyone an insight into how exciting ground racing can be when it's done properly. So yeah, I try and mix it up when I go to the track, when I go here as well. So yeah, hopefully you get to see it. But that mention like that, mate, are the reason why I love doing this. To be fair, I honestly think lane short ones is the best approach. You have 5 dogs running for you, Brian. You do, and if you've noticed, I'm doing a lot more lay bets as well now. In my betting as well on a day-to-day. Obviously, I don't show you every bet I do because I would never have the camera down. But yeah, I do a lot more bets there. So I'm going to quickly see if I can call my mate. So I'll call him after this race. I don't want any technical issues. My mate fancies Oakley. He's just texted me saying, Oakley, a good chance. Clears one. Be very hard to beat. So you've got 2 idiots actually now on Oakley, myself and Harry. So still no market yet on Betfair. I'm not sure what is going on here. I don't know if there's a delay because the reserve is affecting it or not. But yeah, at the moment, there is no prices. So I don't know if you're anyone away from Betfair. But yeah, let me know. Lay off Ryan. He backs losers to help the algorithm. You know what? Backing losers keeps my accounts open as well. Remember that. So right then. So hopefully the market's starting to form because I haven't got long at all. Remember, there's a 30-second delay as well to what you're watching. Twilight Times, out traps everything and wins. Yeah, look, Twilight Times seems to be a very trappy sort, so can go very close here. I'm just trying to refresh this to see what price we get in the old market. So, what am I, £100 down? Still no real market yet. It's still developing as we speak. 600 people watching. Thank you to all 600 of you. Right, here we go then. So, we're getting a bit more action now. So, I am going to be back in trap 2 here. I just need you to break here. I'm hoping for... I don't know when to go in. Right, I'm going to have to go in soon because, yeah, we've got a minute to go. So I'm going to see what I can get matched, if I can get any matched at 6-4. Wouldn't it be like a massive, massive fancy, this one? Right, let's see what that gets matched at. We matched, do we match? Right, we are matched. Okay, so I've had £60 on trap 2 at around about... Yeah, so I've had £60 on trap 2 that pays £90 profit there. I'm £100 set. It wouldn't be the biggest like certainty. I fancied the original 2, and I've also got the value now. So the market is starting to develop now, which is good to see as well. So £60 returns a... What's going on here? Yeah. What are we on? So right, £60 returns a delightful £90 there. Let's see if the live stream is up yet. Here we go then. Right, they're going behind the traps now then. So, good luck to everybody now. Trap 2. Let's just trap, please. Get this up. Here we go then. D2. Good luck to all. Oakley, just trap, please. That'll be that, and I'll be £10 down.
Favourite in the 2, the reserve SJ Oakley.
Come on, Oakley. Just trap.
Oh,
what's he done there?
Doesn't it? Twilight Times. But 3 soon latched onto it. Romeo Rain. It's 4 and 3, and then SJ
What has he done there? What is going on here?
The rails at the first bend.
I don't know what's happened there. He's not going to be winning though. 3 is going to be 4 and 2. 5-2 minutes to do there. I think.
3, 4 and 2.
So it's not going well here at all at the moment. I think if they show a replay, I don't know if they will. See if I can actually get. I don't know if I'm going to have to get a replay on that, but I've got a feeling that 2 and 1 have came together straight out of the traps there. Because 2's actually come out, and yeah, it's come out and not really gone on. It seemed to come out and check. So yeah, I've got a feeling there that trap 2 has collided with trap 1, Blakefield Fizz, which is very annoying because it actually ran quite well behind that. 2's exactly the same as the replay of the race you watched. Yeah, it's not great that at all. 5-2 everywhere else. 5 dog race, 2 stuffed. Yeah, so if you were on 3, I guess 3 and 4, then yes, well done to you. But yeah, that was absolutely stinking and horrific from me then. Only 700 people watching as well. Thank you to everyone there. So not a good start. But again, don't panic. Do not panic at all. We got off to a bad start on the last one, and there is plenty to go. Oh, And I've just seen that the next race as well, there's been a dog withdrawn, so it's now a 4-dog race, which, yeah, has absolutely ruined the value, I think, for what I was going to do in the next race. Because the dog that I fancied in that race, at 7.49, was 9-2 earlier. And I don't think it's going to be 9-2 now. We will see. Or it's actually opened the race up for trap 5 there. So anyway, right, back to the comments there. Don't back what I think anymore, mate. Yeah, Andrew, me and you on a stinker, but the best go again. Don't worry about that. I can rewind the stream on at the Racing Player. Matthew, thanks for that, mate. I'll do that next time as well. The bookies paying me to make look. I wish the bookies. Well, I wish I was getting paid thingy. I wish I was getting that money recompensated back to me, but no. Unfortunately, that is £160 down, and yeah. This slow mode is pants, Alex. Only one message per 45 seconds. Alex, the reason being, mate, and I can only be honest with you, is because so many YouTube videos and channels get sabotaged by people who just want to leave message after message after message, pal. So I do get your frustration on that, but it's just to make sure that nobody hijacks the stream. To be honest with you, mate, that is the reason for that, pal. So yeah, because obviously, unfortunately, mate, there are morons out there. So, and I'm trying to make this a moron-free, well, apart from myself, but a moron-free zone. So, you Rangers fan, you have not missed any oils. Well, you probably have, but they haven't been coming from my house. They've been coming from other people, actually. Oh, there were 2 people going out of there. Right, can you give me a shout out, Jack, and say, mate, I've lost me. Hello, Jack. How are you, mate? We'll do Central Park. Jamie, good luck to you, Central Park. How do you make your money just from punting? Yes, Tom. So I've done this for 3 years now, actually. So, yeah, I returned from America coaching 3 years ago. And I started, betting full-time there. Always did it part-time before that. And then, yeah, I came to America, nothing to do in daytime. I thought, you know what, let's give it a go. And yeah, I've done it for 3 years. It's been tough, been challenging. But yeah, it's not all smooth sailing, as you well know. And I started to do the YouTube channel in March time. I just thought, yeah, there's an opening for this here. I think there was, obviously, you get a lot of good ones in horse racing. I thought there's nothing here. And yeah, I'll do it full time. I've got time in my hands. So yeah, I thought, why not? That's why I started that. But I did it for 3 years now anyway. So yeah. Don't always win, as you know, and yeah, please know as well that I don't show every bet I have, because I've never had my camera down, and sometimes I could be out and about and I fancy a dog, say at Romford, for example. So yeah, don't do every single one there. So yeah, there is that. So yeah, but I've done it 3 years now anyway. So I'm going to tell the chat if you think professional winner at dog, but I say you are not. Scott, there's your answer, mate. So there you go, 3 years. So unless you see me do another job in the daytime, which I don't think you will, then yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll do football coaching, obviously part-time as well. So football and grounds are my passion. So that is what I do, yes. I've done them two for, well, football coaching all my life, but I've done the betting full-time for 3 years. Again, it doesn't always go smoothly. Trap 2 is a certainty, so yeah, that's what I thought actually. So 500 watching now, so lost a couple there, but no, I think there's a race coming up soon, so hopefully get more people on. Terry, how are you, mate? I hope you are, Terry Curran, good friend. I hope you're very well, my friend. Lay off Ronnie back to his algorithm. Just go through your comments now. Anyone want to shout out, it's fine. Valley Macaulay, yes. So the Valley, we thought we were going to get a reprieve when the review came in, but the Valley looks like it's in trouble, and yeah, these anti-racing people are, yeah, they're very well organised, and it looks like the Valley is in a lot of trouble there, which is an absolute disgrace. But yeah, hopefully something can be done. But the Valley doesn't look good at all there. So yeah, so if you can get on, I don't know how you do it, but if you get onto social media and have a look at petitions and groups that are trying to protest against what's happened at the Valley, please do so, because yeah, at the moment the antis are winning that battle, and they're doing it very quick, and yeah, it doesn't look great. How they're doing it, I don't know, but yeah, good luck. So, by the way, if anyone does have any fancies for these Towcester races, please do just let me know as well. I think we've still got 5 more. So I'm going to ring my friend up now quickly. Paul Johnson, obviously good gambler. Come on, Paul. Cheers, John. Right, I'll get my friend up now, okay? So I don't know if you better hear him or not, but Harry, how are you?
How are we, my friend?
I'm all right, so sorry to hear that. So just quick one then, Harry. I'm sorry it's gone like this, but what do you fancy in the next 7.49?
Well, I was just having a little look through the card. I looked earlier and watched some videos.
The audience can't hear you properly, mate, so you're just talking to me, to be fair, but just go on, crack on.
I think the 5 dog's going to lead and it's not going to get caught.
He thinks 5 is going to lead and it's not going to get caught. Out of 10, what would you rank this out of fancy out of 10?
It's a tough race, isn't it? A6.
Yeah.
Like,
Tough race, A6.
One's been backed off the boards.
They smashed trap 1 now as well. So people, they are backing trap 1. So, yeah. So, and I think one of my biggest fans there fancies trap 1 as well, actually. So hey, you're on track 1, yeah. I'll put you down now, mate. But yeah, so you're on track 5, sorry, yeah. But with the bet 1. Yeah. Okay, all right, mate. Nice one.
No worries, mate.
So if you can hear him, let me know. If you can hear him clear, by the way, let me know, and I'll do that for the next one as well, and be a little bit closer. If you can hear him for that, again, on this technical stuff, I am learning on it. So trap 3. So I'll come to the race in about 2 minutes there, and after this race, I'll go into the Syndicate as well, because I said it's getting announced tomorrow. Superstar dog for the first one. So yeah. Phone a friend. Who wants to be? That is right, actually. Yeah, that is right. I have phoned a friend there. Yeah, I've fallen at the £100 question, and I'm already having to phone a friend there. And yeah, get me out of this little hole that I'm getting myself into. But no, only £160 down. And remember, I only do this, so you don't have to remember that. And I only bet what I can afford, of course. So yeah, please know that I always have a budget as well of what I'm willing to bet every day. But really, so yeah, every day, clean start, bang, and then yeah. Get my bet. So yeah, so please do know that as well there. Yeah, I have a figure in mind of what, not happy to lose, but if I do lose, then yeah, I'll still be able to wake up tomorrow morning. So yeah, so let's have a quick look then. So I think I need some mods for this chat, mate. Yeah, Oliver, I'm going to be looking at that as well, mate. So that is one thing. But don't worry, it has been noted though, Oliver, don't worry, mate. I'm keeping an eye on all of them there. Scott Powder, you're popular, mate. Scott, if you can, mate, just be nice. If you back trap 6 and the next you'll be on a winner, it's a non-runner. You know what? I might back trap 6, and at least it means I won't lose my money there. So Macaulay, you've got until 2030, so make the most of the next 4 years. But if the government was to change though, Macaulay, not saying, by the way, not getting into any politics, by the way, but if the government was to change, could they then reverse then that decision on banning it? Any more shout outs, anyone like that? Full time just on ground. So Tom, just greyhounds. So I just bet on greyhounds. I have the occasional horse bet, but I'm involved in football myself, so I'm not allowed to actually bet on football. And I wouldn't anyway, to be fair. I find football really tough. But I just back greyhounds and maybe the occasional horse. Maybe if I fancy something. Look, I follow a lot of sports. I follow tennis quite a lot, cricket as well. So I may have a little play. I bet Ben Stokes to be the leading wicket taker for England, and I was doing about 5-1. I had a good bet on him, but he was flying until the last match, and yeah, he didn't bowl any more in the innings, or one of the days. So yeah, he's 5 behind at the moment. So I'm hoping that he can get a few in the next one. But yeah, just greyhounds really. Like I said, I've only got so many brain cells I can use a day. And yeah, greyhound racing does take up most of them, to be fair. You're at Newcastle. I'm not at Newcastle for 27th. No, I'm gonna have to do an episode from home, just because I've got a football game that day and I'm not going to be able to physically get up to Newcastle. I'd love to, because it's Saturday night, it's going to be packed and the racing's top. I have backed Amigo. I'm not saying after the event, but I've backed Amigo anti-post, which means that Dribby's Buckham is going to win, because every time I've been with Dribby's Buckham for a final, he doesn't win. And I'm not up there, and I've backed Amigo. So Dribby's Buckham's probably going to catch Amigo. So yeah, that is what. But I hope Amigo wins. I backed him at 8-1. So yeah, and keeping on Strike It's Sky as well, who is an absolute aeroplane of a bitch there. Right then. Anyway, let's crack on now then, because yeah, not going great guns here. So 7:49. The race is absolutely turning its head, because it's now a 4-dog race. I was going to be on track 2. Greencroft Jenga, I thought would lead the inside dogs up 1 and 3. I thought we'd be able to get inside 5 down the back straight, and yeah, I thought then 3, 5 and 4 who was in the race could stop trap 1 getting a clear run. But now trap 1 has a clear run, and yeah, because it's obviously only got 3 dogs to pass now, and it makes things a lot more difficult. So let's just break it down quickly anyway. So Anti-Flow, yeah, hasn't really got any good 4-bend form, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Got to be 13 lengths, 8 and 8. But if you watch over sprints, it absolutely just looks like it's crying out for this kind of trip here. It's an A6 as well. So this was in trap 2 in a sprint race. It's a D3, so relatively okay level there, but showing decent enough early pace. And again, we're really looking for the pickup here of what trap 2 does. And yeah, Not sprinter's pace, but yeah, seems to stay really well and looks like it's been crying out. Yeah, if you look there, it looks like it's crying out for this step up in trip here. So yeah, one to definitely keep an eye on. What level was 5? D3. So yeah, 5 wasn't a bad dog there at all in that, a bad bitch in that race at all. So yeah, I do fancy though trap 2. Reason being for this, sprint time 16:36, 16:26. I think we'll definitely lead up trap 1. Found trouble last time, but went to make a good move. Actually, I'm going to show you actually now. And yeah, it was running at a trap 3 here. This was last time out. A6 grade, the same grade. So it came out level-ish, but showing really good early pace. Now, there's nothing with the pace of trap 2 inside. So obviously she's been stopped there on the inside there, but there's nothing with that kind of early pace inside her here. And I think if Jenga can trap out like that, I think she can easily. Now, she's going to make a move here as well at the last bend here. She just checked up there behind the 4 dog there. And again, lost the momentum there. But stayed on relatively well. Again, so has been checked up there. Desperate not to get round with a clear run there. I think can definitely get a clear run. So that was the reason why I was all over Greencoff Jenga. So yeah, just one's just going to get a clear run now, isn't it? So trap 3, and we'll carry on. Trap 3, Lorelei, I guess. I just think 2 leads 3, and 3 cannot beat 2 off back of that. 5, I think, is going to make the race for me. I think we'll definitely lead up now the race, especially on the inside. But 2 being virtue of the inside, I just think 2 can just get to the front here of the second bend. 1 is a massive, massive danger here. So, yeah, it's race has changed ever so slightly here. So let's see what the market is saying. Oh man, it was 9 to 2 earlier. So yeah, 2 is favourite. Oh dear, that's sickening. That is absolutely sickening. That 4 dog racers killed it there. Hopefully we can go. This market's still relatively early, so hopefully we can get a bit 2 to 1 there, because I do think 2 is going to lead the race here. Yeah, so I do think 2 will lead the race. Right then, let me know thoughts on this. You on the hair? Go on the hair, David. On the hair. I'll lay Jenga all day. Mr. Slick, did you think that, Mick, before or after I tipped up Jenga? Let's hope Labour don't win the next election, right, and we'll be fine. Vote. I mean, I'm not going to be able to vote. I'm not going to be... yeah, why do we voting? Yeah, I'll just let you know I don't vote, by the way. Yeah, so I'll keep politics out of my life. I've got too many other things to worry about there. So, right, all on the 5. Lead and hang on. Yes, loud and clear. Don't want to be the man who says, told you sometimes, but you've got to. You know what, Ian? You're right, mate. Sometimes, if you do get it right, mate, you've got to say it. Right, phone your brother, not a friend. 8:24, trap 1, now 11 away, absolute certainty. I think I know which one you're on about. Basher's got the governor. Ryan, get your bro on. Yes, Joe, like I said, Joe is working today. Right then, actually, we're a nice little price now, so I'm going to be back in here, Jenga. They smashed trap 1, absolutely smashed up trap 1 here, but I am going to stick to myself, so I am going to be having £60 on again. Can we get matched? Not matched just yet. Come on. Any chance here? So we're not matched just yet. What have I had on that there? So I've had... I need to get another £21 on. Bear with me. Right, we are on. So I have had £60 on. That returns a delightful £140 here. So will get me back in that game completely there as well. I'm going to see if I can get this up, actually. And, yeah, where are we? 7:49. I don't know what's going on with the feed at Thingy. I don't know if they're behind or not. I don't really know what's going on. So, I'm going to be watching on here. Live stream. Right then, so I'm not too sure what is going on at the moment. Toaster, well, keep an eye on that there, though. But good luck with all of your bets. So I've had I'm £160 down. I was £60 on Greencroft Jenga here to trap and lead the race and just about hold on here. If she wins, when she wins, I'll be £20 down back in that game at pretty much the halfway point there. If she doesn't win, though, we don't think about that because, yeah, it won't be a good start at all there. So let me know as well. It's delayed 4 minutes, so there's a 4-minute delay. £40 on the trap 2. Andrew, you believe, I believe, mate. There's a 4-minute delay there. Remember as well, there is a 30-second delay to here as well. 650 views. That is amazing. Thank you to everybody who is tuning in. And again, these kind of things, it's laid back. I'm going to carry on doing these at tracks as well. So the Nottingham one, hopefully you enjoyed that. And I've got massive plans for next year regarding them live streams as well. And yeah, how I can try and make it, the number one place for people to watch ground racing at. So that is part of my plans for these live streams as well. When we go to the track like we did at Nottingham. And yeah, remember as well, Nottingham last time I was learning on the job. We've been able now though to work out a way where I'm at the track, but you can watch the race. I can show you the race as well on the screen. So yeah, so even better. You spoke. I listened as always there. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be doing next year. And I've got big plans as well. I want to make it for when the derby comes as well. That Back in My Betting is the place that everyone goes to watch that derby. Yeah. So they're the plans there. That will all be out soon. No, it's Australian racing where I do well at the moment. Read Race Like a Dream. Yeah, there's an Australian episode coming out early next year. So yeah, I've took a bit of time to study Australian racing there. So yeah. So there's a video coming out soon though. Again, just waiting to see now where I think they're coming out now. Yeah, it looks like they're coming out now. So that's good news. So all Trap 2. Come on, Trap 2. Just lead. I know you're a ground man. What's your thoughts on Kempton being redeveloped? So I wouldn't know. What's going on here? So it has suspended. I don't know if I'm behind or not here. I don't think I am. Anyway, the race is suspended. So if the race has gone off and my screen's a little bit behind here, please don't tell me the results, people. Let's have a quick look there. So yes, the dogs are going behind there. So yeah, don't think it, but the market has suspended now. So yeah, but I think the dogs are going there. So right, did you see John completed his challenge? Yes. So Alan, yes, go on. Alan, type his name, Alan, in your comments, please. And people have a look at that. John, he's a gentleman who gambles on ground racing. He did a challenge for Christmas, and Alan's telling me that he completed it. So yeah, I've been watching it. I didn't watch the latest one, and he referenced Chris Rea sign off each time. Oh, class that. Driving Over Christmas, top 3 Christmas songs, by the way. So yeah, but Chris Rea obviously passed away very sadly. But yeah, that song is an absolute anthem. I've laid Trap 2 for £100. Terry, where is your faith? So Terry, what is going on there, mate? Where is your faith? Look at Trap, absolute beautiful dog. Yeah, I hope it's a beautiful dog. Finishing second, Marcus. If I don't win. Well, Trap 2 won. John Rambo, that's just nasty, by the way. Don't get my hopes up like that, please. Right then, dogs are going behind there. John Donlan is the one there. So look at John Donlan on YouTube, people, by the way. And yeah, you'll like that story, by the way. Trap 5 win all the way. Yeah, I think it's a race who leaves 2 and 5. Hopefully 2 on the inside can get that win there, which is good. Which is why I've backed it. And I need it for £140. About £60 on. Yeah, a lot depends on the Trixie holding its posse early. Traps well, but it's paces to the third bend. Okay, love your videos. Spend life laughing. Appreciate that an awful lot, mate. Thank you, sir. Thank you for watching as well. Nearly 700 people watching right now, which, yeah, is just amazing for this, for watching a lad loves ground racing in his office. So, yeah. In a bit as well, I'm going to get my little mate, Calico Ranger, to come into the room and say hello, introduce himself as well, shortly. Right then. Come on, then. Dog's going in the traps now, then. Come on, Jenga. We need Jenga now. Come on. One of my favourite games, Jenga, is I don't want it to collapse like Jenga out these traps here. Got to trap out, lead 1 and 3, get inside 5. Good luck to all, unless you haven't back 2. Come on. Oh, no way. How's one led? Can we trot round? Trot the bend, trot the bend, trot the bend, trot the bend, trot the bend. Right there, we led. Come on then. Here we go. Race on then. 1 though is absolutely flew out here. I think we're in trouble here. Keep kicking then, Jenga. You've got to hold the rail by the third bend. Come on, Jenga. Keep kicking you. 1 is absolutely motoring there. Oh, my days, Jenga. Stop. What has gone on there? 1 has made a move there. We're not going to be... Oh, we're coming back. Go on, Jenga. Oh, 3's getting in the way as well. What is going on here? It's tight. 1 waiting around. Trap 3. Oh, my days. Trap 3. Oh, that was a messy race, that was. That was messy indeed. So I've got a theory on white dogs, and I'm going to share that theory very, very soon with you all. I want to see if people, agree with me or not. But I think Trap 3 has won the race there. Told you to. Well done. That's what they feed them back then. Oh, dearie me, yeah. So, well done, Towcester, by the way. I think you can see that photo there. Yeah, so... Oh, dearie me. That's, yeah, we've led the race there, but one came out too well for us there. And yeah, that was that, by the way. What am I now? Fucking hell, £220 down. Dearie me. £220 down at the halfway stage. So, one was beat. So, well, you was wrong, Mr. Scott. Stop talking rubbish. Watch and enjoy. I'm not taking the serious question, but why do we never see white dog poo anymore? I don't know, mate. You can, mate. Tell you what, Google that yourself, okay? You can spend your evening googling that, mate. All right. Right. Thoughts on Kempton being redeveloped? David, I wouldn't know enough about it, to be honest. I wouldn't know enough about that at all. So if you want to actually share a little bit of information, then yeah, I can help with that. But yeah, ground racing is really where all my ground racing and football are where all my opinions are. Horse racing, I watch it, but yeah, I wouldn't know all the ins and outs to give you a well-informed opinion, mate. So I apologise for that. Terry, well done for laying me, by the way, there. Yeah, well done. So what am I, £220 down? So, theory on white dogs. I think that white dogs have a bit of a quirk in them. So, if you look at the one dog there, hit the front, eventually got to the front and then waited a bit. I think there is, now I might be wrong. This is not a research thing, but I think white dogs do have a little bit of a quirk in them. I think they can be thinkers at times. I would love to see if there's any kind of stats or data, anyone agrees with me on that. But yeah, I just think white dogs do have a little more of a look than non-white dogs do. So yeah, that is where my thoughts on that. And yeah, one definitely got to the front there, and I don't think was having it all off. Was striding out properly there. So yeah, that's my thoughts on white dog. Let me know if you disagree. Let me know if I'm completely wrong or not. But yeah, so that is that. Yeah, so 807 D3. I want my £220 down. Dear me. Yeah, this is not going well at all. I'm at the halfway stage, so this is probably where you want to go and get a drink for yourselves, refresh and up as well. Back in that Towie 8 in the way to go. Yeah, I'm struggling today, mate. Like I said, Bert turned it around last time. Last time I was in a similar situation, but yeah, so that is that. Yeah, so I think, though, I'm about to be joined by a guest now, actually, and this guest doesn't need a microphone at all, but my guest, I'm going to quickly see, is, come here, you, this is... What is going on? This is Calico Reindeer. Absolutely not. I'm going to tear that off. This is Calico Ranger. So if anybody wants to say hello to my amazing pet Calico Ranger, there he is. He was one of the fastest dogs, probably about 6-7 years ago. He was one of the fastest dogs. Yeah, he was an absolute legend there. So yeah, go on you, and I'll tell you what, go on YouTube now, people, and yeah, look at just search Calico Ranger and watch and enjoy. He was an absolute aeroplane. He was the Skirlo champ of foot. Ranger, come here, Ranger, a bit tight in there for you. Ranger, come here. He was the Skirlo champ of the 4-bend scene, and he's a very handsome boy. He's 10 years old, but he's still got loads of energy. He still runs around the field off the lead all the time, don't you, mate? And he's my best mate. So yeah, he's an absolute top dog there. Yeah, you've had your dinner, haven't you? But no. So Google Calico Ranger, people, because you will not be disappointed. Sorry, YouTube Calico Ranger, because you will not be disappointed whatsoever there. And yeah, big reindeer thing, people. Right, okay, so, but yeah, YouTube him. But yeah, he's a beautiful, handsome boy. He's, yeah, so he's 10 years old now, by the way. I've had him as a pet for around about 7 years now, 6-7 years now, yeah. But no, he was great. He was a great dog, yeah. Great dog. One of my favourite dogs at the time. Same area as the Rotus Wildcat, Bubbly Bluebird, to name a few there. So, yeah, great dog. Wonderful pet. And greyhounds do make great pets as well. I need to emphasise that as well. If you haven't got a pet greyhound, you are missing out, because they are just wonderful animals. They don't need all the exercise that you think. If he has one run, if he has one walk a day, he's absolutely fine, by the way. So yeah, so there are a couple of delays. So the next race is going to be off at 8:09, I've been informed. So the next race, 8:07, is off at 8:09. I've been getting a text as well. I've just had a text off my other mate, Curtis Kurtz, who is the best footballer in non-league according to himself. Nobody else would say that. So, but yeah, trap 1 in the next at a big prize. Curtis, good luck to you, mate. If I don't win, I'm pretty sure you won't. But if I don't win, mate, I hope you do, pal. But he fancies trap 1 there. I'm going to see what my mate Peter says as well. Peter, by the way, Harry will get that joke though. Looks like they're taking the handbrake off the thing. Yeah. Right then, okay. So I'll have a little look, go through the comments now for you then quickly. Again, I'm averaging about 500 views, which is just amazing stuff. So yeah, it goes up when the races are on as well, which is good. So beautiful dog. He's a beautiful dog. He's a beauty. And look at him on YouTube as well, and look at his races. Calico Range, he did the same thing every single race. But yeah, he's a pride and joy. So if you want your opinion, do these live shows at Yarmouth. Yeah, we can do these more. We can do more live streams about different tracks. Towcester, it's just because it's Tuesday night. It's on there, and I'm quite familiar with the dogs. Yeah, there's a couple more sprints than I would have liked, if I'm being perfectly honest there. But yeah, like I said, hopefully they get more dogs coming soon. So yeah, more 4-Ben races, please. Can you read my comment, Natasha? I will have a look at your comment. Of course, I will, Natasha. Plan on getting a ground racing because I think it's cruel. Dog at one race. Tasha, I completely agree with you. Ground racing is not cruel. If it was cruel, then we wouldn't be watching it. Like, we wouldn't be involved in it at all there. Grounds love it more than anything else. I'll take Ranger back to the track. He gets the most excitable that he ever has. And yeah, they absolutely love it. And I'm sure you've seen videos. Anyone been at a kennel, when it's race day, they jump into the van. They cannot wait. Tails a wagging. They absolutely love racing. It's what they're bred to do. And yeah, from the youngest age where they're getting reared as pups and they're in fields together as pups and they're chasing things, chasing each other, and they're getting trained and stuff. Yeah, it's just, yeah, they absolutely love doing it. Like anything, in any walk of life, you do get a few bad eggs, but the bad eggs are getting kicked out one by one as well. So yeah, like I said, I think the stats are like so high into the pro welfare. So yeah, people who want to ban racing don't understand the breed of dog and don't understand the work that goes into it and how much we love the dog. So yeah, I'm hoping that I think Scotland's in trouble, Wales is in trouble. Hopefully England, I think they've come out and said there are no plans to do that. So yeah, that's good. My missus just asked me why I'm hiding behind the sofa. Ryan is losing on. Paul, tell your missus, she is probably spot on with that. Yeah, with that search in there. Yarmouth, a local track. I imagine it's going to be rocking Andrew Yarmouth on Boxing Day. Hopefully no unboxing, actually unboxing day after the video I seen the other day actually at Yarmouth. But yeah, hopefully you'll have a good day there. True story, I went to Australia back in 2008. First kangaroo outside, it was a ground having a poo. Thanks for that insight there. Natasha, I've read your comment. Not going, Callum, no, it's not, mate. It's going absolutely horrific, by the way. If this clown doesn't stop you gambling, nothing will. Yeah, you know what, when I'm £220 down, I can't really argue with that. So, Rupert, you are fair play. Remember, I do this, though, so you don't have to, Rupert. I'm never telling anybody to have a bet. So, please know that as well. Why don't we see White Dog Mess anymore? Thanks for the live, very professional. Thank you, Alan. Thank you for watching, my friend. Hi, mate, get on track 3 in the next. So, yeah, so I do actually fancy track 3. Right, let's go. Okay, we've got 6 minutes. Remember, it's the 8:09 this race is going off here. So, let's get to it now. Oh, turn that around so you don't see my face in big. So, it's a D3 race on the sprint. It is a 5-dog race here. This is a tough race here. Make it Gypsy Girl track 1. I imagine Frank Gray's going to have a bit of a layoff, but yeah, trial times are good. 16:34 last time out. No recent replays here, but before a layoff was D2 grade. So again, used to run better grade than this. Track 2 is an Oxford dog. Now the Oxford dog, I just don't get the form of this. I do not get the form. I've had 2 trials at Towcester, the 16:10, 16:54, and even at Oxford though ran a 3:99 split in a trial, but then followed up by 4:13. So 2 is just too hit and miss for me here. So I'm going to be taking 2 on. It's just way too hit and miss for me here. Track 3, CrossFit Dow. I think the oldest bitch in the race, oldest dog in the race. Just consistent, really. This is where my money's going to be, I think, if I can get a bit of price here. Just consistent. I'm not saying this is a certainty or a good thing here, but I do just think that CrossFit Dow consistently is there or thereabouts, give or take, or at least paces up to the bend relatively well here. It's been getting beaten some decent times as well, 16:02, 16:02. I think, yeah, I don't think the dog's going to be doing 16:02 in this. So, yeah, I think CrossFit Dow can go close at a price. Track 4, this is a real tough race. This is a proper tough race here. I'm not saying track 4 can't win either. Yeah, track 4 has got a chance to lay his hand. I'm not saying can't win at all. If 3 doesn't trap, 4's got a run. Track 5 would be, I think, the fastest dog in the race, but doesn't look like really wants to be a sprinter. Track 4 here, so if look, absolutely walked out there, has shown a lot of pace to get into contention here, and I think, yeah, look at the comments, flies home. So this was track 4, who's now running at track 5 tonight, and has done all sorts of running there, if you can see that there. Like loads and loads of running there. So the issue is, though, every single time, mid, slow away, mid, slow away, mid, very slow away. And Yeah, I know I back turned the magic on at Nottingham in sprints, but yeah, I just can't see myself back in a mid, very slow way in a sprint. I just think if trap 3 was in trap 4 here, can trap out. So this is within last time out of trap 4. So clearly got checked up last time out of trap 4. But if you look at the last time out of trap 3, and trapped out okay there, but obviously got checked up on the running. The last time out of trap 3, comments mid to rail, so we're looking at trap 3 here. So last time was out 4, obviously got checked up. Ran out of 3, ran straight, and has shown decent early pace there to the bend. Had a little bit of trouble there. Sorry, got checked up slightly there. Let 1 go in, but 1 was a good dog, winning 16.35. I think 3 wants to be in trap 3. I think 3 can potentially get across here. And then, yeah, I think that'll be it. But this is a hard race. Like, I did not expect to be £220 down at this stage here. So, yeah, I'm not in a good position. Let me know your thoughts on this, by the way, on this race, people. What's your favourite track in the country? I'll answer that in a second, actually. Do you think the government really going to reintroduce 10p in the betting industry? No, I don't, Christopher. I don't, mate. Always find Oxford takes a while. Yes, agree. Take it easy on Oxford form. Easy excess money for me, Lane. I think you back. Kids will be happy. Daily Brenner, you are welcome. Tell your kids they are welcome. Have a great Christmas, everybody. I'm on 9 to 4 on trap 3. Is that the price of it, Shez? All right, then, okay. Let's have a look at the price in there. So, yeah, 9 to 4, good price there. So, we've got 5 to 1-ish. I imagine it'll be about 4 to 1 for some of the accounts. But we've got about 5 to 1 just over on 1. 11 to 4 trap 2. 9 to 4 trap 3. 11 to 2 trap 4 and 9 to 2 trap 5 there. So again, really, really open race here. They're coming for 2 slightly as well. My mate Kurt is on 2. I'm waiting for mate Harry to tell me as well actually what he fancies here. So yeah, so dear me, this is tough. What am I? I am £220 down. I'm going to be having £40 on this here. Can we get on? So I'm having £40 here on trap 3. Again, it's not a massive fancy by any stretch of imagination. So that £40 pays £85. So claws some back for me. Not enough, but claws some back for me. I'm not going to get it back in this race at all, but I do fancy a couple of things later on. So yeah, after this race, I'll update everyone on the Syndicate as well, by the way. Again, I've been itching to do that. And yeah, it's good to go basically as of tomorrow. So yeah, can't wait for that. So I've had £40 on trap 3 at, turns a nice little cushy £85 there. So trap 5, if 5 traps out, by the way, 5 will win the race. Like 5 really does win the race. Do you have any look at the Valley? How do you find? I used to, when the Valley opened, I was obsessed with the Valley. I backed there all the time and had decent luck. Not praising myself, but had decent luck. I backed at the Valley all the time. And then around about, I think it was about 6 months ago, they changed the grading system. So they introduced D6s, I think, A6s, and it completely threw me. And I was doing the same thing that I was doing, having success with. And for whatever reason, in about a month period, I was miles off it. And not even in terms of like betting losers. Like generally, I think I try and work out if I'm in good form or not by the prices that I make the dogs, and if I'm getting value for it. Believe it or not, I know I'd bet the other odds on one, but. Yeah, and I was thinking dogs at the Valley were going to be 3 to 1 and they were going off 8 to 1, for example, and running like 80 to 1 shot. And I just knew then that, you know what, I'm miles off it here. And whatever they did, I don't know what they did, but whatever they did, it just threw me. And yeah, I just lost all faith in the Valley there. So I don't back at the Valley anymore. I just don't. I don't know what they did. But yeah, someone want to give me an insight into that. I do. I used to bet there, but no. Such a small dart. The trap 5 is a rancid trapper. Yeah. They're back in 5 though. They are back in 5. But like, if trap 5 traps, trap 5 going to win. He's going to win this race here. He's going to win the race. I'm just taking the chance that based on what we see, he's going to walk out again. And I think 3 can maybe just about clear the inside here. So yeah, so that's that. Jeremy, what's your thoughts on overfeeding dogs and drugging for results? How often does it happen? You don't get, Marcus, honestly, I do get the stories back in the day all the time there. But yeah, like, as soon as drugging, it doesn't happen now. Like, these dogs are tested for drugs all the time. Like, and thoroughly as well. So yeah, that kind of stuff there. You get a lot of non-ground people that presume that, like, oh, you can't because obviously it's fixed and stuff. And the ground, ground racing is so popular because It is they are the most consistently running dogs. So when you watch a dog, you generally know it's going to have early pace. It's going to stay. You consistently know. At times they may get a bit of trouble or they might walk out the traps. But the reason why we love ground racing is because they are so consistent, these animals. So yeah, it doesn't go on anywhere near what I guess some people would say, but no, they're all well tested, like to the highest levels. But anyway, trap 3, trap. Good luck to everybody. Trap 3, just trap, because yeah, I'm in a bit of trouble here. 4's took a fly out. Where are we? We're not even going to beat trap 1 here. We are currently in 3rd place. 5 is in 4th. The winner could be in 4 here. We are making a bit of oh no, we found trouble there. Trap 4 has gone into win. 5 has ran a monster race there. Could have been a place bet in hindsight there. 4 has won though. 2 didn't want to win today. And 3 just couldn't get past trap 1. Get past trap 1 goes close there, but no. Not good there. It was only, I guess, a smallish bet, but I'm £260 down. And yeah, this is going absolutely horrific, by the way. And yeah, I'm not going to give anything away for Nottingham, but I'm doing a bit of the good work that I did last night is, yeah, at the moment is, yeah, not looking great at all there. So yeah, that was that. Right, so people in the comments, come at me then. And well done if you did bet trap 4. Don't believe anyone lend me some bread and butter. Yeah, sorry about that. Cancel Christmas turkey there. So right, anyway, quick one. I'll go through them after, okay? So the Syndicate is starting tomorrow, by the way. I have around about 95 people in it, which is just amazing. And yes, I know there were some comments saying, people, Ryan, why are you extending it? But I had quite a few people, good people, asking me, Ryan, can you extend it, please? The deadline to join the Syndicate, Christmas Eve. So yeah, there was no harm in doing that at all. So it's a young up-and-coming dog, puppy. Had a couple of races at Towcester. Have chosen the dog as well now. So yeah, we've got the dog sorted. It's going to be announced tomorrow. Had a couple of races. So one of the big things for the Syndicate was make sure that the dog, 1, runs Towcester well, 2, has scope for improvement, and 3, is genuine. I've bought a dog in the past before for good money, and the 3rd race, showing all sorts of pace, turned its head, got disqualified, and that was that. So yeah, so it's a good young up-and-coming dog, going to be running at Towcester, has ran around Towcester as well, has had a handful of races as well. It's exciting because the races that they've had and the way they've ran indicates that this dog is going to be, craving a step up and trip in time. So yeah, so I won't give anything more away on that, but you still have time though to join the Syndicate. It is tomorrow. If you do want to get involved, then yeah, just email. You can email me at backinmybetting@gmail.com or just message on any of the social media platforms as well. You can do that. The deadline is 6 o'clock though, so I'm going to announce the dog at 6 o'clock tomorrow. There's a WhatsApp group as well, so add you straight into the WhatsApp group. It's a £100 one-off payment. That is it. And then yeah, every single month you get a finance sheet, so everything is open and honest there, so it's all in front of you there. Any money then accumulated then or left over or spare at the end of it, we've worked out about 18-month period. End of the 18 months, again, back into the pot. If they carry on racing, then the money then is used then for the racing career. If not though, the money then will get redistributed out to everybody who's in the Syndicate, or you can go buy another dog with it really. So yeah, but that is that though. Deadline 6 o'clock tomorrow. But yeah, dog's chosen. I'm very excited by it as well. Yeah, took my time with this one though. But yeah, part of a litter who are doing really good things at the moment at Towcester on the graded and the open strength. So yeah, I really cannot wait for it to start. So 6 o'clock tomorrow is your deadline. If you do want to get involved in that Syndicate, then yeah, you can do so up until then. I got about 95 in it so far. Partner Kate just got the last 3 in a row on name alone. And say, Marcus, let me know what Kate fancies in the next, please. You got a good one there, mate. But yeah, if you want to help me out, fine. Go be conscious, I'm laying Ryan's picks. Well, Bobby, well done to you, mate. Yeah, well done to you. I hope you didn't lay my bets last time I was on there, but there's still a few races to go, though. What, am I £260 down? Oh, dear me. Right, I'm going to have to take the kids' PS5 games and the cash converters. I played Boxing Day anyway. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm going Christmas Town tomorrow now. Yeah, so they're getting, the niece and nephew are not getting the presents that they were going to get now. Unless I could turn it around the last few races here. So what is it? 824 is the next one, and it's a D2. So what have we got left? We've got a D2, we've got a A7, and a D3. So 3 races to go. So look at the comments then quickly. Kinsley, normal go for trap 6. Someone asked what my favourite track was in the country. So obviously I've got a soft spot for Towcester. It doesn't seem to like me at times, Towcester, but I do like Towcester, especially open racing around there as well. It's a track that I just bet out really. Again, I know the times all the best dogs seem to run Towcester really well. It has its critics, but yeah, I just don't really understand why, really. I do get Sprinter Cup can be hard, for example, but any competition, all the best dogs run Towcester well. 4 bends sprints, 6 bends, 8 bends. The finals of these big competitions are always filled with the best dogs. That's why the Derby final this year was just unbelievable, the lineup in that final there. So yeah. Yeah, so Towcester would be there. In terms of where I back quite a lot, don't mind Sheffield, so I back high grade Sheffield. Nottingham as well, I bet at Nottingham an awful lot, graded and open racing as well. But everywhere really, Yarmouth, I like Yarmouth, high grades. Romford, I back at Romford an awful lot. Trying to think now off the top of my head now. Doncaster, I don't really back at Doncaster. Star Pelo, I'll have a look on a Sunday night when there's nothing else on. Kingsley, don't look at Kingsley because they don't have enough high grade racing. I'm not saying the tracks anything against them. I just again, I've only got so many brain cells I can look at. Newcastle, I'll look at. I like Newcastle. Sunderland, open racing. Graded, I find quite tough up there. Tracks now. Oxford, I find hard. I like the opens at Oxford, but yeah, find it hard there. But yeah, I will have a look everywhere really. But the main ones would be Towcester, Romford, probably Nottingham would be the top 3 where I back the most at them tracks. So yeah, let me know where you go though. Where you like to go as well. But the reason, yeah, I like Romford's a bit sharp, but yeah, I just like I like the dogs there at Romford. I like the good quality racing. What's your thoughts on West Ham being heavily linked with both Coventry strikers? Tommy, we're not going to sell to you. Them strikers are not going to go to anyone in this window. We'd be mental to sell them. So yeah, Coventry are getting promoted this year, so we're not going to be selling to West Ham. Why would you want to sell to West Ham when West Ham are going to be Championship next year and Coventry are going to be in the Premier League? I'm only joking, by the way. Well, it might not be, to be fair. You think the government, right, I've replied to that. So let's go through the comments, sorry, there. Does any dog do when you let off the lead it runs? Correct, yes. So exactly, Bacon Booty. Let any greyhound off the lead and they bomb. From the ground racing is you get on to have something to focus on actually. So yeah, and again, tracks are maintained properly, like as they should be. There's a vet on site as well for anything like that, and yeah, it's just the best environment for greyhounds to run and be let loose there. If it weren't for that, trust me, people don't understand the breed of greyhounds and want it banned. They don't understand it, but they think they do, which is the most frustrating thing. Which dog today is the most like Calico Ranger? In terms of your top end dog, good question that, by the way. Who's that? Mario Nicola. That is a great question, by the way. So in terms of top dogs, Strike It Sky, saying that she's more middle pace. Right, if you watch Strike It Sky, she's more middle pace rather than staying. I think she'll be 6 bends in time, but she'd be more your middle pace. So good question there. I'm going to think about that actually. Now I'm going to think about a dog who is paceless and then runs on really, really well towards the end there. So yeah, someone is calling me, by the way. So I'm going to answer this one. Someone has tried calling me though, so bear me 2 seconds. I just want to make sure someone is okay. I'm just going to put someone in the Syndicate is actually calling me now, so on live stream. So I'm going to say that I can think it. I'm on stream, pal. You okay? Because I'm a man of the people. Some of the Syndicate actually tried calling me though. I'm just going to reply to him now, make sure he is okay. He has tried calling me. Right, I'm going to answer that question in a bit. Actually, I'm assistant training the dog here that can on my live. I'll live for them. Yeah, Watford, top man, mate. Love it. I like Whippet Racing. Me too. I had a great day there when I was there. How many tracks have in Ireland? I've been to Shea Cassidy. I've been to Shelbourne Park, and I have been to Galway. I have family in Galway. The Keneally clan are all from Galway. So yeah, I am go. So they're the two, but Cork. A lot of them are on my list though. Cork, in particular, is one that I want to be going to as well. I like the racing at Cork. So, how many greyhounds are there in the country, and how would there be if racing was banned? There'd be thousands. I think. Is it around 3? I'm not sure. Someone will actually tell me that. I don't want to come out with the wrong answer there. Let me know how many dogs are currently running at in the UK at the moment. So right. Anyway, we've got to crack on now because yeah. I'm not in a good position here. So 8:24 at Towcester then. And it's a D2 race here. I need a 4-bend race soon. Come on, it's got to be 4-bend racing next, I think. So I found this another really, really hard race here. Make It Sway in trap 1. Yeah, ran really well last week and is improving. D4, D3. Should D2 though? Can you go again D2? I want to be taking one on. I do want to be taking one on here. Trap 2. Trap 2's Oxford form is ridiculously quick, but I'm put off by how they're running. So an A2 winner, 27.15 at Oxford is miles better than anything D2 at Towcester. But trial times are not good at all, and I don't like the way these Oxford dogs are running at the moment. So I would have liked to fancied 2, but I just can't because yeah, I've seen nothing from his Oxford dogs to suggest that from the Oxford dogs to suggest that they're running well at the moment at Towcester. Trap 3 has had a layoff. Yeah, 1631 to Lakers Seven. Seven, sorry, I guess say Seven. That'd be a really good run. Take a Seven. Has ran Oxford again. Split times are not great there, so I want to be against 3. Trap 4, Greencroft Bruno. 1D3 was 9-1 in a D2 here. So yeah, there's nothing really that stands out here for me, but what that means is I am going to be looking here at the prices, because if there's a dog that's short in this, there may be a little lay bet coming here if the price is right. I was hoping that they'd make 1 or 6 a little bit shorter here, but I think I want to be laying here at trap 1 or 6 if they get the price right. I just don't fancy anything in this race in particular. I think it's a really, really hard race. Now, with that though, there's value in the race. So let me know about, if anyone thinks there's any value in this race here, let me know. £4 trap 1, good for you. Next will win. Back in Mad Great. Thank you, Alan. Appreciate that. Don't be silly, people. Track 6 all day long. You're laying trap 1. Am I crazy? I know. The more I look at it, I think I want to be laying trap 6. Lacked early pace, ran on. Yeah, I think if 6 is short here, I think I do want to be laying 6, but it depends what the price is. Do I want to be laying 5-2 on a race that I don't think there's a lot in it? Dear me, I'm going to have a look here in a minute. Right, we'll have a look. Okay, I'll see. Right, trap 3, Lewis. Okay, yeah, again, I would not put anybody off here. Trap 2 all day long. Oxford form, yes, 100%. The 1 chance there, all to see but skinny price, only known as a 2, will have a chance. Oxford form, yeah, Magnum, I agree with that, mate. It's a tough race, this. It's a tough race. Did I go to Bellevue? I did go to Bellevue. So Bellevue and Hull Green was my #1 track. Coventry as well. Growing up, I went to Bellevue a few times. It was rammed every time I went there Saturday night. And it was criminal what they did to that and closing that. That is where the home of ground racing should have been at Bellevue. I think it was the oldest track as well, wasn't it? But yeah, I wish Betfred bought it. But yeah, it was very, very sad to see Bellevue go. And yeah, another big city, Manchester, without a ground track now, which isn't good. But hopefully, lots of Towcester, Dunstall Park opening can do, yeah, good things to keep the sport moving forward. Right, what? So it's pretty much a 5-2 the field race here. Trap 2 is favourite here. I'll see what my friends are saying. Let's have a quick look. Next race. So Harry, my mate. Next race. 1, it bangs out like last week. Big short. 2 is that top Oxford form. D1 time. Right. So he fancies trap 2, but again, he's like me. This is a tough race here. I was hoping that 6 would be shorter here, or 1 of the 2. But yeah, what am I, £260 down here? I might have to play a couple of forecasts here. So what have I got? 2 minutes for the race here. So don't fancy 4 at all here. I'm going to take a chance on a couple here. I'm going to take a little chance here. So I'm going to do a tenner on 2 to beat 1 straight. I hope that 2 can come away. I'm going to do a tenner on 2 to beat 6 as well here. So, yeah, again, there's not a massive fancy here, but I'm going to do 2, 1, 2, 6. I'm just going to take a chance here that that Oxford form is better than the rest here. Again, not really coming a lot here. I'm not going to be going mad. I've had £20. I've laid £20 on the race there. Yeah, I'm just looking now if there's any other kind of value that I think can go close here. Not particularly. No, right, good luck to everyone. So I've had £10, led £20 on the race. I'm £260 down, which is disgusting. I've had tenner on 2 to beat 1, returns £100 profit. Cheers. And tenner on 2 to beat 6, pays £95 profit there. So yeah, basically I need trap 2 to win. So when trap 2 beats 3 or 4, then that will sum up tonight there. But yeah, tough race this time. I'm hoping that I can pinch of just a few quid here. So greater racing at Mick. Yeah, Mick, how are you, my friend as well? By the way, Mick Grubb. Top man. To open racing. Yeah, I agree, mate. I just, yeah, graded though would be your bread and butter, I guess, isn't it? I guess, in terms of your day-to-day stuff. But yeah, we love, as you know, open racing is my favourite choice of racing. I love open racing everywhere. Right then, I'm not laid. No, I've done a reverse forecast here. Value £200, 9-4, trap 1. Out and gone. Okay, so yeah, that is the bet in there though. Fumbling about now, didn't fancy the Oxford form. I didn't know, Andrew, but I wanted to lay 1 and 6, but I can't lay them at them prices. They're just too big, them prices there. So yeah, so I've just took a chance that trap 2, small chance that trap 2 Oxford form is better than the rest here. And yeah, I'm hoping that we can pinch a few quid there. 1 or 6 turn behind, and that will be that. See if there's a bit of a delay as well. Let's have a quick look. So yeah, there's still no move. Here we go. So here they go then.
The one that you've got to keep a close eye that's shortening all the time
Tanya
is Hit the Links
Stevenson
Kelly.
is there.
The prowess at Oxford.
Get the house on the 1 and the
Over the
841.
4 bins.
Tom, I'll have a look, mate,
All you
please.
need
8 to 11. We'll
is
go
the
for 1 to
detracts
3.
out, and then
Odds on
it's
Ryan,
unlikely
as they call
anything's
me.
gonna come from behind and
Laura,
over the top dog.
Laura, I will reply to you, Laura. Sorry, Laura. Thank you for reminding me. Laura, I will reply to that straight after this race, Laura. Good question, though, Laura. Hello to you as well. Right, hares on the move. Good luck to everyone who's got involved here. This is tough. Hopefully, 2 can ping.
So they're D2, no 5 dog here. Traps have opened.
Oh,
and
what
a
is
start
2
by the
doing
1
there?
make its way. Trying to go for that hat-trick of victories. Big challenges, though, just
Come on,
on the
2.
outside as the 2, 4, 6.
Come on,
and
2.
3
Please
come
straighten
round
up,
towards the
2.
final
Please straighten up,
make
2.
its
Oh,
way.
my days.
Well on its way to the hat-trick, but here comes the 4 and the 2.
Trap 1 won the race. 2
Does
didn't.
complete the hat-trick. 1, 4 and 2.
D4,
at Towcester.
D3, D2. Trap 2 there. Come away and, yeah, done absolutely nothing in behind there. I think I'll keep an eye on 2, maybe out of trap 1. I wouldn't lose faith on that. But, yeah, it was only a small bet. But, yeah, tough race. That was a very, very tough race. So, Laura. Hello, Laura. So, very new to ground racing. That is great. Hopefully, backing my betting got you involved in that, Laura. Let me know, Laura, how you have got involved, by the way. And, yeah, what led you to backing mad and ground racing itself. Thanks for the content. You are welcome. And do dogs wear blinkers like horses do? No, Laura, they don't. No, they don't wear blinkers. No, there are some. So the equivalent, Laura, to that would be hurdle racing. So hurdle racing is generally, used to be back in the day for dogs, like if you were good at jumping, like the best dogs, like if they could jump, they run over hurdle racing. Then, though, it became a tool to put dogs who wouldn't be genuine as such. So some dogs where they don't want to be, they're not chasing the hare, they're chasing other dogs, they generally run them over a hurdle race. And so hurdle racing isn't a thing at the moment, but I do think that, I believe that tracks like Towcester, Star, P-Law, Hove maybe as well, Dunstall Park, I do think that they are looking to bring hurdle racing back into the sport. So yeah, and basically they just have, I think there's 4 hurdles, I think they have 4 or 5 jumps in a race. And it's just to keep them occupied, occupied away from actually chasing the other dogs. So yeah, so they don't have blinkers, Laura, but they do have hurdle racing. So that would be the equivalent to that there. Good question, though. And hello, welcome to Back in My Betting. Trap 2 didn't come out in the second to front. Does the weight make any difference? It does, yes. So if you are looking, if you're looking at weights, and if a dog's had a layoff, always look at the weight. So I'll see if I can show you now quickly. So if a dog's had a bit of a layoff, it's just always good to see where it was at. So even trap 1 there, then make it sway. When it came back, when it was running in October, it was running at 25 kilos. Just won then at around about 24. So peak weight would be 24. So yeah, it's always good to have a look there, what weights they are when they peak, and then what weights they are running. So always do have a look at that, especially when they've had a bit of a break as well. A little bit of break, dog can put obviously a little bit of weight on because they might have been injured and do less exercise at home, stuff like that. So yeah. So keep an eye on that. Right, we've got 4-bend race next. Thank you very much. Right, so I'm £280 down. This is not going right. Never change your mind. You are right. Right, don't we go Peterborough. Peterborough was the busiest track I've ever been to. And again, it's a disgrace that the owners of Peterborough closed it down. It was packed every single time I went there, like rammed, by the way. But they said it was a lack of dogs in COVID that closed it. But again, the land for these stadiums is just worth an awful lot of money to housing developers, property, which is happened to Swindon as well. And unfortunately, the people who own these tracks don't have the best interest of the sport at heart. So that is why they're closing. But Peterborough was, the busiest track I've ever been to. It was unbelievable. George, superb, sir. Well done to you. Dogs flying, by the way. Ryan, I see the video clip on YouTube, mid-80s. It was a super marathon. Yeah, Trap House, I think Crayford used to do a 1,050-metre race. And yeah, there are some dogs that would actually run 1,000. So I do actually think that if there was a 1,000-metre race somewhere, I do think it'd fill actually, because there are dogs that just plod and plod and plod. But yeah, do look time for, but I don't, Jamie. No, I just try and pick my own pitch. Racing Post sometimes I use them, but yeah, generally though, I use my own judgment, good or bad, really. So let's have a quick look at these comments then. Ryan, don't change your mind. Yeah, I know. Oh, that was a hard race, that one, though. That was a really hard race. Mr. Slick, well done, pal. Well done, Mick. Trap 3, well done, mate. Nice one. Laid 3 and 6, so you're in the money. Stuart, well done. Doubt a Downs horse, American racing. And go American racing if I had a bad night before that. Hello, Gary Williams. Do you think ground race at Towcester to part is the way forward? Yes. So if you're going to go longevity of the sport and keep then property developers away from it, I do think, Gary, that the horse racing, ground racing model is probably the way forward, just to keep them away. Now, I hope ground racing, we all know you're up close to the action. So the likes of like Monmouth, and I don't think Towcester's too bad in fairness. Towcester's a lot closer than Dunstall Park is to the viewing, but likes of Monmouth, when you're there, you're up close and you're up like Monmouth viewing is great. Nottingham, you're a little bit flat, but I think it's just long term, and that probably is the way. I think the lots of Newcastle, Sunderland might eventually mould into one track and be inside Newcastle tracks there. Now, it's not ideal, but if it's going to make sure that the sport's sustainable, then yes, I do think that is probably the way it's going to go. Because, yeah, like I said, tracks are just getting eaten alive by housing and property developers at the moment, which is bad. Hopefully, we have no more closed now. Swindon closed, that's it. Hopefully, no more. And, yeah, the MPs keep their hands off the valley as well. Bit of bad luck tonight, mate. Yeah, I'm having a nightmare here. It's tough racing. Tough racing here at the moment. But, no, we've got an A7 coming up soon as well. So, yeah, Jack Doyle, your mum's a solid gold horse a few years ago. So I was going through some of the comments now. Let me know your plans for Christmas as well, by the way. If any of you are going to a greyhound track around Christmas time, let me know. And Boxing Day is normally the meeting to go because they are absolutely rammo. I know Towcester open Boxing Day, and yeah, they're close to sold out, but I do think I still know they've got a few places left. So if you can get to a ground track Boxing Day, please do so, because it is when you probably see the best version of ground racing in terms of it's going to be absolutely rammed at these tracks. They're great atmosphere. Not rammed so you can't move, but a great atmosphere there for you. Yeah, with ground racing, it's all about the atmosphere and the people involved. So, yeah. If I've missed anyone's comments out, please remind me, and then I will scroll through them. Why did Ladbroke shut Crayford last January? That was always Romo. Kevin, yes. So, again, politics ground racing. I think that was more to do with Intain and their business model. Again, I wouldn't know the ins and outs completely, but that was more of an Intain thing. And Intain, obviously, are they've got big investments in Australia and New Zealand racing. It's a bit complicated down there as well. So Google Intain, and yeah, you'll find out a little bit more about why they closed Crayford, because yeah, that wasn't done in good faith at all there. And they've also got Romford and Hove and Monmouth, but I think they've confirmed that them three are going nowhere, which is massive for the sport. George, keep going, mate. Yes, I appreciate it, George, mate. It's not great for my wallet at the moment, but yeah, it's going all right. Why do they scrap 8-dog races? They scrap 8-dog races because we can't get 6-dog races by at the moment. We're full of 5 and 4-dog races at the moment as a whole industry. So yeah, that's probably why, mate. There's just not enough dogs for 8-dog races, definitely. Trap 1 is a shorty in the next. Yeah, Trap 1 is really short in the next. It's going to be a forecast, isn't it? I think for me there, but Trap 1 is really, really short. Boxing Day, Joe, Towcester. So, Joe, I'll be at Towcester on Boxing Day. Yeah, it's going to be a really, really good crowd there. I cannot wait for it as well. It's nice there. It's really nice there. So, yeah, make the trip down to Towcester. Stop and see some family on the way back as well, because it's like halfway. So, yeah, I'll be at Towcester there. But Nottingham, the racing as well. Monmore racing as well. I think free entry everywhere as well. So yeah, get yourself to these tracks, because yeah, they're all running there down south. Romford are running there. So yeah, I think pretty much every track is running on Boxing Day, give or take a few. And then if you're up the north, go to Newcastle Saturday night, because you've got the All England Cup final. It's going to be a top night race in there. See you there, right? Hi, Joe. Joe, pleasure. Come and say hello, please, mate. All right. And yeah, we can share a beverage of some sort, mate. Because yeah, I'll have my camera there, but yeah, I'll be enjoying myself as well. Colville, yeah, Long Eaton, not too far from me, Mark. So Mark, wherever you are, you live about. Colville's about 15 minutes from me, mate. Hinckley, I used to coach Hinckley actually as well. Used to be loads around there. Colville, Warwick, Long Eaton, Hinckley, all the flapping tracks there. Yeah. Yeah, I got brought up at Hinckley and Warwick as well. They were the two tracks that I went to a lot. Norton Keynes as well. Yeah, so they were the flapping tracks that I went to. So. Yeah, growing up there, yeah, good memories. I was a wee nipper there. Catford Dogs, I heard, was great. Saturday morning, was it Catford Dogs Saturday morning? I think that was great there. Hackney as well, I believe. Walthamstow, yeah, that was that was a big nail in the coffin for ground racing in terms of like progressing back then when Walthamstow closed, because I've heard that was just like the best one. Best marathon dog in the country, Mongee's Wild by far. Nothing is getting near Mongee's Wild. The dog's just an absolute freak of nature. So Mongee's Wild is definitely the fastest marathon dog in the country. I'm still trying to think about that Four Bend dog who was like Calico Ranger, who is running now. In terms of like gets any, I'll tell you what, Droopy's Plunge actually probably got a bit more early than Ranger though. Droopy's Plunge has, but yeah, I'm probably Droopy's Plunge. No, he's got a bit more middle pace. I guess he stays really well, Droopy's Plunge though. But yeah, I'm not sure. Again, I'm still trying to think here about dogs. I don't think there is another Ranger actually. I don't think there's been one for a while now where a dog is that slow away. I mean, paceless. Again, YouTube him, paceless, and then just flies home at the end. So yeah, if anyone does have though a Four Bend dog who would be similar, Droopy's Bookham actually, I guess. Yeah, I don't think it's got as eye-opening staying speed as Ranger had, Bookham, but yeah, probably a similar mold to that really actually, yeah. But yeah, so right, anyway, I've got 6 minutes now to the next race, and there is a shorty in this race. So it's 8:41 at Towcester. It is an A7 race. I need a drink of water so bad. It is an A7 race, and I believe Trap 1, Trap Star Bashful, has been absolutely pummeled, smashed in the betting here. So there's no real market on Betfair, but from what I've been told, probably about 1 to 2 is going to be around about where Trap Star Bashful is. So, and you can see why really. Times are there. It's been getting no sort of a run at the first bend in these races here, but it's been getting beaten 30 dead. It's been getting beaten, I believe. Well, Keefel, yeah, running against Keefel Goose. So, yeah, that was a bit of a mismatch, to be fair. 28.94. D3 time, though, is... D3 runs are okay in context to this. Trap 4 lacks early... Sorry, Trap 2 lacks early pace. So, yeah, isn't going to get in the way of 1 here. I can see why they're going for 1. Trap 4 has got a bit of early pace. 30.77, though, wouldn't be the fastest time here. Trap 1's been doing 30.39 last time. So, it was getting crowded as well. So, in a higher grade. So, yeah, I don't know how 1's going to get beat. I need a forecast here. And Trap 5 here, 36. So, line of form then. We're going to look now for this forecast. And what is it? It's a 5-dog race. So, I am looking at now the form of all 6 as well. So, I'll be looking at 4, 5, and 6. This was from last week. 4, 5, and 6. I believe they've moved Trap. So, yes, so Trap 5, Coolmore South, was in Trap 6 last week and 6 was in 5. Trap 4 was there. So, we are looking at 4, 5, and 6 here now from last week for a little bit of knowledge here, probably for this forecast that I'm going to try and do here. So, this was obviously last week, then a replay from last week. So, don't get excited, people, if you think this is the race. So 5's gone away, 6 hasn't at all. 4's got more early paces than we can see there. Then 6 has actually gone inside, so you imagine 6 will come out better in Trap 5. It's already ahead of Trap 5. Well, is it going to head of Trap 5? It's going past Trap 5. So right, I cannot see Trap 5 winning this race here. Trap 6 has shown all sorts of pace. White dog though, so let's keep a little eye on here what 6 does actually. So 6 is getting to the front. Oof. 3's got up here. Right. 1 to beat Trap 5 is going to be my forecast here. Key then is 1 obviously leading up to. Nothing in Trap 3. So getting inside 4 and that'll be that. And 5 pretty much just, I guess, just plodding to finish second. So that is where my money is going to be on 1 to beat Trap 5 there. If you've got another opinion though, let me know. I'll go for these comments as well soon. Greyhound parts, yeah, there's a lot of tracks that have closed, unfortunately, mate. It's a very sad sight, but hopefully we can get a bit of a comeback for ground racing. So, Track 1 is 1 to 2, so I'm going to be backing. I'm not going to back in 1 to 2. The 8 to 11, though, Thomas, that you were calling out, was the value there. So if you got the 8 to 11 earlier, well done to you. But 1 looks at least half a second faster than these. So, yeah, let's see what we get in this forecast market, though. So we're going to do 1 to beat 5 here. Is that big price? They're coming for 2 here. What's 30.74? 30.76. Let's have another quick look here. So they, you know what? I'm going for 5. Big price, that forecast there. Right then, so we're going 1 to beat 5 here. I'm 280 down. I'm going to be having £30 on that forecast. No, I'm not, because it didn't get matched. So let's try again. This is the annoying thing with thingy there, the exchange. So we are on. So I've been matched at 7 to 1. So it pays about £205. So I've had £30. So yeah, it's not going great at all for me at the moment. I'm not going to lie. But I have had £30 on trap 1 to beat trap 5 here. So yeah, how I'm thinking it. 1, just be better. 4, lead the race. 1, lead up 2. Get inside, then down the back straight there because you're just quicker than the rest here. And then 5, then go past 4 off the last bend and just hold off them from 2. I think they believe is going to be staying here. Look at the place market as well, actually. Deary me. So what have I have? A £30 on the forecast there. I'm gonna have to have a little play here on 5 to place because it's 3 to 1. So I'm gonna have £20 on the place as well on 5 here. I think it's just too big, just in case 1 doesn't win the race and 5 does. So I've had I'm just doing that because of the price there, and I think 5 is a good price. I've had £30 on the forecast here on 1 to beat 5 pays 205. I've also then had £20 on the place 5 to place, which pays a lovely £60 profit there. So yeah, I just think 5 is way too big there. The price is there, actually. So let me know what you're 1 to beat 2. Joe, come on, Joe. Not what we want. 2 marks show superb, sir. That's a great price. 8 to 11 there. Let's have a quick look then. Great show, right. Falkland Islands, Gary Vincent. That's probably the furthest away, actually. Someone's listening to this. Gary, I hope you're well on the Falkland Islands, mate. Bucky Basher, 1 looks good. Worry whether he gets to the lead. I think 1 will get to the back. 3 to 10 now. Trap 1. Wow, shares got the value, mate. I was at Rye. Right then, so big gamble here on trap 1. They've absolutely smashed it. I need 5.
This race is fraught with danger.
I need trap 5 to pull his finger out here and get a clear run. Just place. If I can just place for me, it'd be brilliant.
Very, very short, the one.
1 win, 5 second, as simple as that.
Ability. But
good luck to all.
It's an
Which
A7.
is very good there. Good views as well on this.
And it missed its break last time.
Right, there we go. 1 to win, 5 second, easy as that.
The 8.1 at Towcester A7, and it's a 4 to 11 favourite on the off in a graded race.
Come on.
No
5.
free. Traps have opened, and 4 gets out
first.
first.
Get clear run. Get clear run, 5. What if I get a clear run?
1 on the inside tries to get through.
5 is so close here. What is going on here? Right, 5 and 4 then. Right, this is tight. Can 1 get a clear run? Right, 1 is going on the inside. Right then, come on then now, you two. Just finished in that order. 5, just please, just run on. Don't mess around, 5. We've got a white dog here. 2's making a move as well. Oh, 5, what are you doing? Oh my days, 5. What are you doing, 5? This is going to be tight. 1 has won, so if you're on that, I don't know who's going to come second. Get in! I think getting over come second. Get in there! Get in there! Couldn't see where 5 was, but I think we have finished second. How dare you doubt me, people? Get in there! I think I've read it right. I couldn't see. If anyone's got a thingy, if anyone can confirm that 1 beat 5, I think it's right, but the angle wasn't no good there. But I think I've just absolutely got myself out of a wee bit. Oi, oi! Is that people oi me? Please tell me you are. Please tell me you are. If it is true, I have won £60 plus 205. So I've won £265 and I'll only be £15 down. Someone just confirmed to me that was definitely 1 to beat 5. Get in there. Who's that? The Kipling. 1 beat 5, yes. Get in there. We needed that. There is still hope. Get in there. Oh, man, I needed that there. Hopefully, everybody was on there. And you know what? Where are the people that laid me? And I don't want to get too carried away because I'm losing still. But anyone who was giving me stick earlier on there, yes. Where are you now? Where are you? Oh, dearie me. Right. Oh, needed that. I needed that there. That is, get in there. £15 there. Reddit 280, just about there. Right then. Yes. Worth a punt. We are on. Hope you feel me. You join me in there. And if you join me, I hope you had a bit more than me on as well there. So get yourself in profit there. But yeah. Now the forecast there. £205. Let's just get this settled, please. Come on now, you. 205 on the forecast, though. Plus 60 on the place there. 2 big trap 5. And yeah, that is a thing of beauty. Right then, let's get to these comments. I'm going to reply to these comments in with a big grin on my face now. Back in the game, Kevin. Yes, we are, sir. £30. Oh, I'm only a tenner down. Andrew, there is hope. We have 1 race left. There is hope, my friend. Romeo Alliance is still racing, yes, but flying and then running the produce stakes at Swindon a couple of months ago, and Yeah, Eagles respect. Yeah, just didn't look the same dog really. Didn't run Swindon one and just hasn't came back the same dog. Now has obviously gone up to normal like standard open racing against like the best dogs, and yeah, just hasn't quite hit stride really. Ran flat at Towcester the other week as well. Shock I bet him. So yeah, I think probably be off for I guess over Christmas time, and then yeah, hopefully then can see the best Romeo Alliance. Going into next year. I must say, Ryan, I thought you had Mill Punta after watching a few lives. I can definitely say, pick a bet out. Thank you, sir. Yes, I do lose, though. It does happen at times, believe it or not. But yes, yeah, hopefully you get to, when you get to watch these live ones, you do get to see at least there is some logic to the madness there of why I do it. So yeah, that is why the cream always rises to the job. Right then, I'm still here. That's why you're the professional. I'm not. Christopher, thank you, sir. Right, where do I get the syndicate details? 2 Mark Show. Message back in madbetting@gmail.com or just message me on any of the social media accounts, mate, all right? And I'll reply to that. Deadline is 6 o'clock tomorrow, mate, all right? Joe Oliver all over the Frank dog in the next. Back in the game, Kevin, yes we are. Andrew Super. Reece James, get in there, Sonny. We are buzzing with that. Shane Phillips followed me in, get in there as well, son, with a few fist bumps here. Paul Burns, you're welcome. Lewis, we are flying now. When 1 went out of the 5 races, I'm not going to doubt you anymore. Credit where credit's due. Thank you, sir. Mick Grubb knows. Mick Grubb knows. Absolutely. Thank you, sir. Gary Vincent, great shout. I'm going for all the comments now as well, after I finally got one right. Clock's also right twice a day. All right, if it's right again here, the next one here, I'm going to finish today in profit, by the way. So, yes. Yeah, we needed that, though, there. Just want to say it's largely thanks to you that I started my ground journey. I've got a nervous tick too. Great to see you doing videos. Found them really inspiring and knowledgeable. Laura, well, yeah, Laura, I am very happy to have you, and we all are part of the Back in Man and Ground community there. It's a wonderful community, Laura. So yeah, so welcome aboard, and yeah, get yourself involved as much as you can, and yeah, welcome to ground racing. I'm sure you will love it indeed. Nervous tick 2, right? I'm on 1 to 6. 4, 11, the 1. 1 to beat 2. Sorry, mate. Right, we've done it now. Bag of sand. Right. If I have missed anyone's comments out, though, and you're still watching, just reply to me. Just let me know, please. And then I will reply to you. I'll try and find them and scroll up as well. Again, I'm trying to do it. Dogs do race on horse tracks, actually. Someone asked that. Cheltenham used to do Cheltenham Festival used to do a big ground race up the straight as well there. So yeah, and coursing racing in Ireland is done on grass as well. So yeah, dogs can absolutely run on horse surfaces as well. Yes, so that is something that has happened before, and it actually would be great as well. Imagine seeing the best 6 dogs, 8 dogs, whatever, up, say, for example, the Towcester Hill, say 400 metres, and watching them running straight line. Imagine how good of a spectacle that would be, by the way, on Derby final night as well. Actually, could you get a different sort of dogs as well there? Coursing dogs, I think the average greyhound races normal is about 32 kilo. Coursing dogs are about 45 kilos. So yeah, they are absolutely massive, by the way. Good luck, mate. Yes, Colin, I agree with the going, mate, as well, pal. Yeah, always take the going, and especially around the winter, these cold months as well. Do always look at the check the going as well, because yeah, the going can affect it, especially at some tracks where sometimes the rails don't win or the outside win. So to keep an eye on that as well when it gets cold and frozen. The shortest price run that I've seen in a graded race, Shay. If you asked me 3 years ago, it probably would have been about 1 to. I think I bet Laughing Gravy actually at Peterborough on a Wednesday night, about 1 to 5, and yeah, I'm not going to tell you how it got on, but I think that was a graded runner this year. That went off about 1 to 12, I think, something like that. So yeah, just again short of just not enough dogs, not enough dogs at all there. So right, I've gone through some comments there. Again, if you've left a comment, I haven't read it, I'm sorry. Just copy and paste it, and I will read it out now as I'm on them. We've got 1 race to go in around about 8 minutes here. The Christmas is back on. Another win, please, so I get more last minute presents. Yes, the Happy Digger. Everybody who's watching this, click on the Happy Digger page, please. If you like your JCB and you're into your construction, by the way, I'm going to give a free little push there for the Happy Digger there. And yeah, if you like that kind of content, which is really good content as well, I have the privilege of living with that content for most of my life. So yeah, the Happy Digger, go on YouTube, go on social media and have a look as well at that content on there, because yeah, you will not be disappointed, and she seems to be happy now. Yes, more bricks as well for the big extension that I'm doing. Genuine question. I'm a professional gambler, as you have no other job and your income comes from gambling alone. Hello, betting on the horses. Yes, so I've done this for 3 years. So I did mention this earlier. I did this for 3 years. I've done this for 3 years. I was a full-time football coach before that. Moved to America, came back, and then, yeah, decided, you know what, let's give it a go. I did ground racing part-time, really. Obsessed with it, but part-time. And I thought, you know what, give it a go full-time. And, yeah, this is my 3rd year now doing it full-time. So, yeah, I do the football coaching still on the side on that there. Football's like, it's my long-term dream of such football. I want to work in the Premier League one day. But yeah, ground racing has been my full-time job for the last 3 years. So yeah, so when I say professional, I guess, I'm full-time for 3 years. So call me what you want. People call me a lot of things, but yeah, call me what you want. But that is the reality of what I do for 3 years now. I wake up in the morning, got a little routine, and yeah, it is trying to win money back in greyhounds. And then yeah, I try and get, obviously, I look at what races I think are going to be good content. If I really fancy something, I'll then record an episode around that as well. So yes, I'm trying to be learning, combining the two between content and ground racing and my journey as such, and trying to mould it all together as one. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. Thank you for watching. Lewis, you know, mate, best ground channel about as well. A discussion thread for people to share some tips, etc. in the WhatsApp group. Gary Williams, never doubt me, sir. Paul Johnson, where are they, Paul Johnson? 2 mark show, nice one, mate. Remember the deadline's about 6 o'clock, pal, all right, tomorrow, so do think that, mate. But yeah, if you are getting involved, mate, welcome on board. Reece James, up this Coventry, play up Sky Blues. That cracked me up. And David Elliott, I'm glad you enjoyed that, my friend. Never doubt yourself. You know what? Never doubt myself. That is key to it all there. Gaelic Warrior and the King George, thank you. Thanks for your honesty. Good luck to you. Half-time Arsenal 0, Palace 0. We'll have a little look at that, I think, coming up. I'll join the Syndicate. I've just done it for betting account. I'm having £100 on whatever you say. Laura Fields, I only bet what you can afford to bet on, please, Laura Fields. We don't want anybody now to get in trouble. So, right then. We've got one more race to go here, so it's going really well. I've got about 400 people watching at the moment, which for 2 hours of this is phenomenal numbers, by the way. What's my dog at home? Oh, your dog at Hove, Glen. Did you go to American Horse? I did. So I went to American Horse Racing. The greyhound track near me had closed, but they still did that. It's simulcast racing where you go to it and bet on every other track in racing in the country there. So I did go to a ground track, but there was no racing there. But I could bet at every other track there. But yeah, it's tough that. Trying to read the card there was really hard, but you know, I did enjoy it. Clonmel, Shay, is on the bucket list, next year. So Clonmel, I will hopefully be going to Clonmel next year. So yeah, that is on my bucket list. So we have one more race to go, and it is a D3, the last race for this 2-hour slogathon that we've done here now. I'm going to see if there's anyone else here. So let's have a quick look then at my friend H. I'm really sorry, mate, if you are watching, by the way. That couldn't get you on. We'll fix that for next time. Look at wins to runs in the grey. 1 wins, 417. So I've been told there's some stats for this race here, and I'm not normally a stat man, but I've started to be because of my mate, who unfortunately I wasn't able to get on, but he's texting me. So in terms of runs in the grade and wins, track 1 has won 4 out of 17. 2 has won 1 out of 7. 3 and 4 have won 0 from 2, and 6 has won 2 from 22. So generally, whenever track 1, every 4 races that track 1 runs in D3, track 1 goes to wins. And between the other 4 dogs, they've only won 3 races between them. So stats-wise, you'd be looking at track 1 here. I found this tough. So this race, I found tough, and I'm £15 down. So D3 race here. Actually, yeah, this was a really hard race, by the way. So track 1, stat dog, okay. No, Frank Gray's dogs are absolutely flying, by the way. So that trainer, he had a bit of a rest with his dogs, came back Towcester. They are absolutely flying at the moment here. They are running at the top of their game. So track 1, he's got a really good draw, obviously being in the rails here. Early pace, 16:46, best recent time. Got beaten 16:10, which is a very good time in fairness to it. Track 2. Ran, used to be A3, A4, not blistering early pace over 4 bends here, but you say good all-round pace. If was drawn in track 1, I'd say track 2's got a very good chance. I'm not saying it hasn't, but very good chance. But yeah, I think it's going to have to go some, though, to lead up track 1 there. Track 3, Oxford Dog has had some runs, though, so a bit different here. So has actually had some runs here. 16:31 would be a good time. Seemed to get crowded last week. I might have a little look at the replay of that shortly, actually. Oxford time, though, is decent. So 16:25 Oxford is a decent time in the context of this race here. Trap 4, Monaghan Prince. So I think there's a line of form, is there not? So we're going to look at trap 1 and trap 4 from last week here. So they're in the same boxes here. Trap 4 was fancied 5-2. 1 was 4-1. So they've come out fairly level, and 1 has just shown far more early pace than trap 4 there. So for me, off that kind of break, trap 4 cannot physically beat trap 1. Now, I'm guessing 1's tied up slightly, which she has done. And 2 and 5 have gone on. Now, 5 is that won that race is a steady D3 dog. So, yeah, I'd be looking at 1 slightly here, though. Maybe come on for the run there. So I'm keeping a little eye on 1 here. I'm going to have a quick look here at trap 1 as well. Sorry, at trap 2 here. So it was running out of trap 1 last week. Came out well enough. Shown okay speed. But yeah, got checked up there. Now, I think that was a slightly better race there. So this is tough here, by the way. This is a tough race here. So can trap 2 clear trap 1? I'm saying no. I'm not saying it can't win, but I don't think you can clear it. Trap 3, I don't think you can clear trap 1 either. So we'll have another quick look here, actually. Where is it? Is it there? So I'm looking at trap 3 here. Came out well enough there, but has been completely outpaced, you'd say, there by some decent enough dogs there, but has been outpaced there. So again, I don't think trap 3 can be clearing there. 4 cannot clear the inside dogs there. So I am going to have a little look now, though. Is there a line of form? So trap 1 ran against trap 6 here. A while back here, and they were in 1 and 6 as well. 11-4 and 7-2. So 1's got, you know what? That has done it for me there. Now, I looked at these earlier anyway there. My money is going to be on trap 6 in this race here now. Great draw on the outside. Nothing in trap 5 is. Anyone actually told me to go for 6? So 1 breaks even, but I don't think it's going to stay here. My money is going to be on trap 6. And who said that? Henrik. All on. Andrew. Yes, mate. We are all on trap 6 here now. What price are we? Come on. Oh, that's a lovely price as well. All my days, this could be lovely here. Make up of the race then. So, again, I'm just quick looking at it. 1's going to lead the inside for me here. Bert doesn't seem to be running at the top of her game at the moment. Got caught quite comfortably last week here. 1 leads, stops 2 leading, stops 3 leading, 4 cannot lead 1. 6 traps out normal-ish, will lead up 4, nothing in 5, sweep around the outside. That will be that. And that is as easy as it's going to get. If only it works out like that. But my money is going to be on trap 6. Stuart, you know, mate. Right then, so we're £15 down now then. We've clawed about, what was I, £280 down. I'm now £15 down after that last race here. And I fancy a dog at a good price. And that dog is getting bet. Trap style Henrik, so what am I? £15 down. Come on. We are going to be having £55 here on this dog. Come on, Henrik. We are on. We've had £55 on Henrik here to return a delightful £180. When Henrik wins, when I nail this race, when I'm going to eye this whole house down, I am going to finish the night £165 in profit, which from where I was, oh, it's going to be a good one. Right, don't just say I back short things all the time, by the way. I know I do back short things, but if I fancy them and I think they're good things, I am going to back them. Right. John Martin, a pro does not on every... John Martin, so good point, by the way, because a lot of people said it to me. Remember as well, Martin, I did say at the start of the thing, I don't know how long you're watching, mate, I do account for bets. So at the start of this thing, I looked at, right, it's a hard card here. I fancy 2 or 3 good things, though. They haven't actually gone to win, by the way. The favourite in the last one won, actually, but I couldn't bet it at that price. But I did actually account for losing some sort of money here. I do wait up. That's why, like I said, I do this, by the way. So I have X amount that I'm willing, I'll try and win every day, but then I have X amount that I'm willing to lose every day. So, yeah. So, please know that, John. And, yeah, I don't screen every single bet I have. But, yeah, I looked at the races today at Towcester. I want to do a live stream and I'll have a little bet. But this is more like, I guess, social / serious money for me here. So, yeah, and if I'm going to lose here, then it is what it is. But hopefully I can go and win £165 profit. But that's a good point you made there, John. But hopefully you can see why I read the race as well, John, all right? So, there we go. Drifted a bit of drift on 6 here, though. Bit of a drift on 6 here. What are the comments saying?
All market
Missed the
movement.
show due to dropping off Anna Christmas presents. Hope you will.
Cash
Stephen,
over
I'm going to
joins
find
the
out
images
how
and
we've been
so
successful
we'll
now.
begin at the form of these.
Track 1 to cover. Mickey, we are all in on Sixton.
keep it
We are
simple,
all. We
stick
think
with the
positive, Mickey.
Job's done.
Track 1 for you, Mario. Thanks for a great evening. I hope you enjoyed it, Mike. We're going to be going straight off after this as well, by the way. So I'll say a little goodbye for this. Right there. Come on, Henrik. This is the one now. We've clawed it back. This is going to now be the one. Just trap. 1 lead the inside, 6 on the outside. That'll be that. Come on, Henrik. Oh, we've trapped. Oh, we've trapped. So it's free, though. Can you trap the bend, please, Henrik? Oh, we're second. What's going on here? Come on, Henrik. Go on, Henrik. Go on, silly boy. Keep kicking you. Keep kicking, Henrik. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Get in there. We've absolutely hosted the boy there. Henrik does the business. Right nearly does the business. Where are the haters? Get in there. Oh my days, man. What a night of racing we have just had there. That is why we do the replays, people. Because I looked at them earlier as well, but then had another look there. Taught you through it, what I was thinking there. Hopefully you agreed with me there as well. But that is why we do the replays. I've ended the night at £165 in profit. You are very much welcome, people there. Get in there. The cream always rises to the top. Oh, dearie me, that is absolutely buzzing there. Where are them winning people as well? Get in there. Alpha Cricketer, well done to you. Quick Christmas, is it cancelled now? We can afford turkey on that plate now. A few pigs and blankets as well there. Get in there. Look at that. £165 in profit. Oh, dearie me. That is just absolutely beautiful there. And yeah, hopefully you got to see an insight there of how I read the races there. And yeah, who says you cannot win races in sprints at Towcester? Don't listen to them. You can, of course you can win. Of course we can win. Right then, everybody. Oh man, I'm absolutely. If you could tell, I'm a little bit happy with myself there for that one there. So that's 3 live shows, by the way, and that's 3 live winning nights. But sorry, 3 winning nights there. So
now
yeah.
to the penultimate race at Central
She,
Park.
Tanya, I don't need to hear you now, Tanya. Time for you to go. You've called out my dogs to home, Tanya. That is that. Right then, everybody. Thank you so much. I think we've 4,000 views in total there. I think I'm averaging around about 550. Most about 700. So yeah, the views are just incredible for Tuesday night. Watching somebody win, well, try and win money anyway. And ground race. But no, thank you ever so much for tuning in. Again, without you lot, this doesn't happen. So yeah, thank you for that there. Thank you for watching me win, giving me the confidence there to go and win money as well. I hope you all have an amazing Christmas with your families and your loved ones as well. Look after yourselves, please, over that. The next video is going to be going out on Sunday. It's going to be me at Nottingham last night for the final national sprint there. So hopefully you enjoy that episode. Again, if you want to contact me on anything, then do all the social media. Leave comments on this as well. I'll reply to them as much as I can. Hopefully you know that. Write your your comments are all appreciated. Every view I absolutely appreciate to the match, because we're just trying to grow the ground racing community. So that is the whole point of it. If you want to get involved with the Syndicate as well, by the way, quick push for that. Deadline is 6 o'clock tomorrow. It's £100 one-off payment. Thank you very much. I'm Ryan Keneally. You've been watching me win money again. I'm back in my betting live. Bye-bye.